the question.
I don't know. Didn't we go over that it's just trading one dictator for another?
Maybe. They have a council of dictators. Is that better?
Sure. It's more fun, I'll say that. We've been digging holes and I've been reading books. Seems more fun for everyone. Last time we had to like schmooze and stuff. Who schmoozes now?
I cannot wait for that monitor to come because I'm already seeing all the bleed on this old TV that I bought in the discount aisle compared to how the picture looks on OBS compared to how it looks in the YouTube window. There's like all this glare and this saturation bleed and everything, and I'm going like, oh god. But don't worry, Amazon will deliver next day delivery 7 days from now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It didn't say which next day.
No,
true.
Any one
It
of them.
didn't. It could be any of the 364 days.
Yes.
Why stop
because
there?
the next
Next
day
year.
is always tomorrow.
Please, God, no. All right, so why don't you start with a recap of what happened last time?
Let's see, gang. Since we've made it to the City of Gold, we've been taking on tasks of study. One in particular, if I'm not mistaken, is to look for that super cool magic book of unlimited arcane energy. Right? Is that what I have correct? The spell book of infinite wealth. I'm gonna take that as a yes because I know I'm wrong.
It's a book, so Grung will say yes.
Okay.
It's whatever title you want it to be.
There you go. We're in search
I'm
of
trying
the
to check
Gold City for.
server. I can't find it though.
Ooh, do you have the URL?
Ramble Game Day?
Nope.
Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm not in
There you go.
Thousands. Okay, never mind. I figured it out.
Yes, we've been making a stir within the city where Xeris has been now essentially, I was gonna say dignified, but like deemed this all-knowing sage, and almost mirroring Damara DG.
Correct, Twitch streamer.
There you go. We also have Grung teaching the people the power of muscles as they're digging holes for Grung now too.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for things.
Yes.
And I'll let you know what it is once we find it.
All right.
Disco has been going to Damar DG in hopes just to understand what he provides a bit more, and unfortunately sending his people away with bad answers every time he leaves to go use the restroom.
Yeah.
Well, if I am not mistaken, Somshu, you are researching what in particular? I forgot because I'm silly. I know you mentioned it to me about something amongst the stars.
It's a book called The Book of Infinite Spells.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Definitely not the Wall of Infinite Spells like you've been reading.
Yep, there you go.
So tell me, how is it reading these hieroglyphics or these shibboleths and making your imperfect copies and whatnot as you learn this language?
Nice to actually have a challenging language. I know 17 others.
But
also I have a bird to help me, so it's nice not just scrambling about and not knowing anything, and then being like, no, this is the character for this, and I'm like, I'm bad at character-based languages.
Yes, Samshu, that's an E. An E!
E? What do you mean E? There's three E's.
They're all E's, Samshu. They're all E's.
Samsu, my breakfast is spelling out something. It's saying ooh.
That's Cheerios.
No.
Your lunch.
Oh wait, is that an S? That's just two half or that's just two half Cheerios.
Efforts like, oh my gosh. Listen, Grung knows some words. He's learned everyone's names.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
OT never gave up.
Yep. Disco, you're the odd one out.
Yeah, I have just a regular name. I mean, a weird Conrossi name that
Well,
has no double letters.
Yeah, no double letters. You're an alien.
I'm out of this world.
Ancient as the trees.
Yes.
We gotta find that creature back at level 20 and show him the true pain.
Go back.
Oh my
Let's go
god.
back.
I could arrange for it to be at the finale if you want, or maybe if you do some more traveling, you'll meet more just
we're gonna-
like it.
We're gonna surprise him. We're gonna come up from above.
Yeah. And just use the Starfinder method of barrage. Just times 100 damage to what you roll.
Nah, dude, someone just make me flying, or I'll make myself flying, and I'll fist fight it.
All right, let me unpause the game so you can dig your hole, or you can read your wall, or you can make moonshine with Cesare, because Cesare is about to introduce these people to the glory of alcohol, which they've been denied. And Coride is enjoying paradise.
While we're questioning it.
Yep, yeah, she seems to go along for the ride. You know, as someone who's considered one of the learned ones, she really likes what these people have here.
Huh. I mean, if anything, I could help Cesare by providing leshy fruit if he needs it for the moonshine.
Yeah, he'll take some of your Robitussin stuff, your crystalline apples now, and he's gonna try to ferment them to see what he gets.
There you go. Enjoy.
He's gonna warn you though. This stuff is going
What?
to be extremely flammable.
Well, I should be fine right now.
No, you don't understand. Everything within a 10-mile radius.
What?
This
How
is
potent is this?
It's 99.9% proof moonshine.
That's terrifying then. That means the slightest amount of static shock will blow up this area.
Only 99% proof?
It's the same stuff he made on campus all the time and gave out to that mother with 2 children.
Is it a good idea to make this right now? While we're trapped in a city that we hadn't escaped from?
Cesare says he's bored, and he doesn't like it here. It reminds him too much of Mazzali.
Okay. How about we use, I don't know, the pocket plane to hold where you're storing all this so no vapors get out? Or maybe, just maybe, we build you a place that has proper ventilation. Or use the tent, you could set up the tent and then set up that it's not going to blow up the entire 2-mile radius, you said?
10-mile radius.
10, yeah, there we go.
All right, he's willing to set up within any of the 3 things you have suggested.
I can't ask. I can't ask higher. Yeah, I'll set the portable tent that we have, the stage.
Ignacy takes out the key. It's my private sanctum. Here you go.
It's everyone's private sanctum.
I'll rip
We all
off
have
the
keys.
lock that he put on there.
No, you.
Like we all have. Go ahead.
You don't understand. It's my private sanctum.
Oh, gross.
You have claimed an area. Sorry, is this your pocket dimension?
We share it. We share everything.
Sorry, is this not the same pocket dimension we also have access to?
Yes.
So I take my key out and go to the pocket dimension.
Yes.
Is this, and I from the other side, is this your dimension? Is this what we're on?
Yep. He walks in without the key. Yep.
Yeah, because I left the door. Oh, Ignacy, this is a this is a commune. We share this.
I didn't know Harros was that open with our relationship.
It's not for that, Ignacy. If you have a different room in this place, then that's a whole fine and dandy. But this area, and I point to like the pillars and the walls, like this is our shared space as speakers.
Correct. Up to 2,000 squared feet. You have 1,000 squared feet.
So I assume the other thousands for you.
No, the other 1,000 isn't in existence yet.
I see. Cesare, would you be more than privy to use this pocket dimension to make your alcohol that way? You're not, imbibing the air.
Yeah, he'll set up wherever you want him to, as long as he gets to make the still and everything else. He's gonna use his month of time that you're all studying to make the alcohol.
All right, I'll give him my key in case he needs to get out.
Oh.
It's like I have a feeling he'll get trapped in there when being the mad mage he is, and be like, "Oh, I need food."
Just imagine him coming out of only sustained on alcohol for the past month.
It works
Come
for
out like-
fish.
Oh, so good a fish could get drunk. That's crazy. All right, Cesare, good luck. Let me know what comes out of those crystalline apples,
Yeah, he's
and don't blow anything up, please.
He's excited. He doesn't know what will happen when he ferments them.
Thought he knew they'd be very strong, or is that just the style that he's making?
I think this is original brew. That would be very
Right.
strong.
The
Doesn't
thing,
matter what he puts in.
correct. The thing that matters is how it tastes. Because usually he would put like syrups or something else in to, flavor it in some way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, I think I spend my morning getting Cesare moved in with his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Xeris is on the way. He slept in at the pyramid.
That's fair.
Books.
Whoa!
Uh,
Tell me what you're doing with your magic this time, Samshu. How will you crack the code? Because remember, you have tiered glyphs that are kind of like built on top of each other. If you think like a letterpress, it's like the whole block rather than the tip of the block. Kind of like that with etchings on like the different tiers and whatnot.
So, I think I have a writing set. I think the best way would be for me to just write a bunch of it down and kind of say, like, okay, this word is this word, and this word is this word, so that means this is this, and that is that. I do have a writing set. All right, so I got some paper. And I'm basically just trying to, like, decode it to make it make more sense to somebody who doesn't speak the language, which is hard.
Your crow starts taking a piece of paper and folding it origami style into a cube and taps it with his beak and says like, "No, Samshu, you are thinking two-dimensionally. You must think in 3 dimensions for this language."
Oh no. Each thing is a cube. I guess that's why, because it matters on depth too. So I'm like, paper won't work.
Paper will work, but you must fold. Fold your mind, Samshu.
Oh god, my brain hurts. My
See,
brain
this is
only
what Grung
two-dimensional.
struggles with.
This is how Grung feels all the time.
Mhm.
Oh no. Am I the dumb one here?
No, Samshu, you make good point. Get Grung. If you can learn with Grung, the language will become easier. He too is at the same point you are.
I'm gonna go find Grung.
So I'm looking at Crow. Who you calling Pinhead?
You go, dude. It makes sense though. Like he's had to learn other languages, so him learning
Grung
this
is
language.
ready to fold this language into submission.
I'd be sure to use the word "fold" when I go to his hole. Grung, you think your people could take over for the day?
Yeah.
How
I'm trying to
deep?
learn this language, and I need your expertise.
How deep is it now with you and 20 people with this hole?
Probably really deep.
Like, do you need a ladder or maybe, like
I
a
don't.
rope? You
I
don't. What about, they're just gonna live in the hole now. Oh my god.
That's the training. You gotta get big, good legs and good calves, get that hops.
Good morning,
I'm
Ryan.
about from earthworms.
Morning. Sorry,
Listen,
I'm late. I slept through my
you're
alarm.
good.
Literally just slept through it.
For me, I'm
You're
just
fine,
like,
sir. You're fine.
yeah, for Grung, it's just like, he doesn't think they'd have a problem because he doesn't have a problem, and yeah.
They look very worried when you leave the hole.
I'll be back.
The dragon just flies up with you.
And I imagine like it's like a steep cliff. It's like a really steep incline or whatever with like dirt, and like Grung just kind of like steps onto the dirt and just with pure leg muscles like makes his own steps up it, so they can follow that maybe.
Okay. So it's looking more like an excavation site now.
Yeah, yeah, like we're looking for fossils at this point.
Okay. Sure.
The extinction curse.
So, Samshu, you have Grung.
I'm attempting to learn a language, Grung, and I think your
Oh.
expertise would help.
I am an expert in trying to learn languages.
Yes, you are.
I haven't yet to learn
But your vision on it.
one. Yeah. Grung will look at it and be like, squiggly line, square block,
You know,
L block.
I'll have a crow translate it for him.
Ah.
Croc?
So, yeah, the crow looks over and reads the passage back to you, saying that Black Heron disobeyed Archmage Jabante and became as close to a ruler as they possibly could. They bent the rules without breaking them.
Okay.
And he taps with his beak again and goes like, now.
Sorry.
Read the words back.
Black Heron. Rule bender and close to ruler.
No.
I mean, Archmage Jabantu has bent the rules.
No.
No.
We're almost there.
Yes. So he looks at the wall again and says, like, the synonyms. Do you understand the synonyms?
What do you mean? I barely understand three-dimensional text.
Yes, but the way you speak them, Samshu. Archmage. 2 syllables. Archmage. And he taps. 2 tiers.
So syllables are tied to tiers.
Yes. Some words are
Okay.
taller than others.
Many syllables. I'm starting to get it.
Yes. Samshu, 2 syllables. Grung, 1 syllable. Now, write your names.
All right, I'm gonna write the psalm shoe. I'm gonna put the psalm in the top part and the shoe on the bottom part, and then like fold the paper.
Okay.
the-
Yeah.
it-
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, and you start to hold it up to the light and whatnot, and you see like the 2 syllables overlapping and whatnot with one on top of the other. It's starting to make sense now.
I'm learning. See, Grung, I needed you.
Now,
I don't know
Grung,
what I did.
your turn. Write your name in the language.
How?
He taps with the little pen in the paper, right?
I will like grab the pen with my and like Grung holds his pen like someone who's never been taught how to hold a pen, so it's just like
This.
in his fist
Yes.
and just like presses it and carves it into whatever is underneath the paper.
Yes! Yes! Carve, Grung! You have it! Carve!
I'll just keep carving.
Yeah. So the first tier of depth, as you carve your name, you start to see that the desk that you have carved looks almost like the wall with some of the similar letters.
Grung has found his language. Written, that is.
It
Yes.
just means I could fucking vandalize a property and say it's actually art.
It's graffiti.
Grung can now start his fan fiction.
Oh no. Oh no. The Zeros and Heros fanfiction. We come back to it.
Not that one. No, it's the one of Xeris and his child, Ignacy.
Oh no.
Why do you hurt me?
There are just so many similarities.
For the sake of our relationship, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Alrighty, so Samshu and Grung are making progress on the language today. What are the rest of you doing?
Is the baseball field done?
Yeah, they're working on it. They didn't make a very good
Okay.
one, but they made one.
Okay. If that's still being worked on, then I don't really have much else I can think I could do right now.
Oh, they're all waiting for more wisdom from you. You've already taught them to be hot is to forgive mistakes.
Did I say that?
Yes.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, you did when you told them the story of the world wound, and with Camille, it's just like we forgave her because she was hot.
No. I did not say that. That's terrible. Oh my god. Um, I don't have anything I have in my head right now, so you can
No,
come
that's
back to
okay.
me in a bit.
You'll still have like a few people following you around everywhere, asking you questions.
Gosh.
How about McGee?
Well, since the impromptu baseball field is done, soccer. Wait, what? Whatever, sports ball.
It's so terrible looking it could be used for anything.
Oh, great! So we can teach them all the flavors of sports ball, but we need sports balls for that.
Correct.
So time to make some.
You need leather.
Yes. Wait. Oh, everything is gold in this place, right?
Well, no, it's golden. It has golden trim, and there is gold here, and people are wearing gold, but the buildings, the pyramids are not gold. They do have herds of dinosaurs and stuff, so maybe you could get some of the hide of a stegosaurus or something.
And then I will bedazzle it with gold to fit the theme. Make the most ballin' balls that ever balled. Sounds good to me.
That would make the ball extremely heavy.
Well, they just need to get stronger then. And hope they don't break their ankles when kicking it.
They
Or
don't
their
need that.
wrists when throwing it. But yes, I will see where to acquire dinosaur leather.
Yeah, they have tanners and whatnot that have done this art since centuries ago. So they do have leather, but they're using it for the city. They will not sell it to you. They don't know what selling is.
They have none to spare either.
Well, that's just it. It is all to spare, but
Aha!
that's the thing. Remember the thing with the beds?
Yes, I remember. Well, but since the sports balls events would be for the entire betterment of the city and everything, by proxy, the leather would be for the city anyway, right? So it's for no different purpose.
You can justify it however you want, but how are you getting the leather?
Since I can't buy it from them. Oh god, this is so weird.
Grung can fight a dinosaur, please.
They're all in pens, like and stuff. They raise them and everything. These are not wild like dinosaurs and stuff. They are
Are
bred.
they docile?
Well, they're
Oh, no,
docile.
they named them.
Yeah, they're docile to the extent that, like cows and bulls are docile, but if you agitate them, yeah, they'll attack.
Still fairly docile for dinosaurs. What flavor of dinosaurs are we talking about? They're
I
keeping
mean-
them in pens. Are the pens like normal pen size or gigantic?
So they're dug a little bit into the ground, but they are rather big because these types of quote unquote cattle are large. They give a lot of meat and they give a lot of leather. And they use the bones from the plating and stuff as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, we talking Jurassic, Cretaceous? What kind of dinosaur?
Definitely Cretaceous because there's a lot of plate dinosaurs.
The Vegisaurs.
They're all
Yeah, those are
vegisaurs.
dinosaurs.
All of them. They have no meat-eating dinosaurs in the city.
No Jurassic Park here. Oh yeah, and who's making the leather? Is it the usual inhabitants, or is it the very voluntarily moved in, not brainwashed other races?
It's definitely the not brainwashed people.
And I'll perhaps have a bit of a chat with them, ask them how long they've been here. What do they do? Anything else? I assume not.
Well, that's the thing. Most of them don't know how long they've been here. They just say like, "Oh, I've lived here all my life."
And what's been your last birthday? Is that a concept that exists here, or?
Birthday?
Figures.
Well,
It's
Cesare
just
loves.
it's just a silly tradition from outside. Don't think too hard about it.
Cesare loves birthdays. Don't tell him.
You can always ask them how many winners they've seen.
Oh,
True. Do they have seasons in here?
it is always tropical jungle here. What are seasons?
Yes, I had a hunch.
Is that something white people do?
The seasons?
Yeah, they just look at you confounded.
I will return the look of confoundedness. But actually, different question. I've been really interested in making leather, and perhaps you could show me, maybe even, guide me along the process?
Yeah, they will instruct you how to do this. Yeah, they'll go through the process with you, from
Mhm.
when the animal is slaughtered, and then it is cut from the body, and then they have to put it within the tanning beds in order to dry it out, and that's where the leather spends majority of its time because it needs to be stretched and it needs to be dried. If it is not properly stretched and dried, it cannot be used for what they need it for. It just becomes scrap.
Okay. And yeah. Hmm. Um, sorry, just drawing blanks right now.
That's okay. You could always just take the leather, McGee. These people don't need
I've been
those.
thinking, what is like,
They don't
this
seem
doesn't
to have.
sit right.
They don't have any prisons here.
That is true, and they also didn't seem to mind the whole bed situation when that unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for showing me how it is made. I will for sure keep this in mind for the future. And then I'll just grab I don't know, like couple square feet of leather, put them under my arm, and turn around.
You
and
just
like,
grab
stand in
a
place.
carpet and walk out.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes like, but sir, we need that, sir. They just call after you. And they're just completely perplexed when you don't come back.
It just works. It just feels so wrong. Oh
Yeah, you
God.
just walk out with it.
Yep. just take the produce and walk out.
I just remember the Eminem song, "You're a criminal." Crying.
Yay, leather acquired. Now I just need to turn these into balls.
Mm-hmm. You'll need stuffing and stitching.
I mean, if I make them airtight, I can just put air in them, right?
How will you get the air into them, sir? What kind of magic you
I can
using?
do it.
I was going to ask one of the party members to help out with that.
Okay,
I can
okay.
do it.
So I just need to shape them into balls, for which I would need some yarn and a needle.
Mm-hmm.
Needle I'll probably fashion from something or other.
They have the bone platings from the dinosaurs as well that they can make into needlework and other things in the framework of textiles.
Just go back and take some more.
Just go to the same
Just
store.
come back and be like, yes, sorry, I forgot something here.
It's just like, oh, thank you. You came to give me my leather back. What are you doing?
No, sorry, I need the leather for something. But thank you for giving it to me so graciously and generously. It is very much appreciated.
No, Dishi will punish me if I do not get my work done.
How will you be punished? What will he punish you with?
I will forget
one here
more
gets punished.
things.
Will you now? I'll stop and like slowly turn around and listen. Like, oh, interesting. Forget more things.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
I forgot.
Seems like there isn't much more to forget in that brain of yours, then, is it?
It's just he tells us that if we do not comply with the city and if we do not act as citizens do, we will lose all of our memories.
Well, if it's any reassurance to you, we recently took some bets from inhabitants and they didn't react much.
That's because they're natural-born citizens. We are from outside the city and have agreed to become citizens afterwards.
I see. So this is a two-class society.
Not really. We're all treated the same. Some more the same than others.
I was going to say, evidently not.
Those who are here by choice and those who are here by happenstance.
I see, I see. Well,
Can I please have the leather and yarn back now?
I am. I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm trying to think. What if we perhaps found a way to accelerate the drying of the leather so you could make more in less time?
Oh, that would
Surely no one would notice.
that would be wonderful. I would have more free time to do what I wish.
I will find a way.
Okay.
So, to dry the leather, you just hang it out in the sun and wait, right?
It needs to be stretched as well. It has to be
Yes.
stretched. As flat as
Stretched and,
possible.
So what if we take a stretched piece of skin, or rather dinosaur skin, and heat it up to dry it out quicker?
No, if you
Not
heat
too
it,
quickly.
but if you heat it before it is stretched, it will become scrap.
That's why we stretch it first. And then we heat it.
But it cannot be stretched until it is removed. We need the hooks and everything else. How do you intend to stretch it?
How about you just Not sure. Does this work? Tell you what. I'll come back with someone tomorrow who might be more helpful on this than me.
Okay.
Let me just go. I'll give him back the stuff I took and be like,
Okay,
okay,
yeah.
I'll be back tomorrow with someone who knows some magic.
But you know magic, Mickey.
I know some magic, but I know nothing to make things hotter.
You're a druid. Heat metal.
I do not have that spell.
Every druid has that spell.
It comes free with your druid.
Fireball?
Fireball is not going to help people.
I mean, what if we throw the fireball at the ground and put the dinosaur skin over it?
Here, let's look. Heat metal. That is a 2nd level arcane primal.
I have no second rank arcane primal spells.
You have
Or
no.
am I doing my spell thing wrong?
You have a water walk. You have second
I have
rank
a
spells.
water walk.
Yeah.
Okay. So I could just put something else there
Correct.
for my preparations for another day.
Yes.
But skin isn't metal. I will need some time to think about this.
No
But that's
problem.
okay.
That's
I
all
will
right.
wait for tomorrow. I learned a lot.
Grung
Things
knows.
to relay to people later.
Krug knows.
No, he does. He's from the land where there's all giant creatures, dinosaurs, mammoths, shit like that, man.
Yeah.
I'll do blazing fissure. That'll help, right?
Oh dear God, is
Ground
Grung?
erupts with magma.
No, you just need salt.
Oh my God, yes,
That's also a thought salt curing.
yes. There you
That's
go.
all you need, and then you pull it.
They don't have salt here though. You have salt, though.
Yeah.
We also
Sweet.
have a lot of water.
And we have alcohol. Oh.
Yes, they also don't have alcohol here, but you have the alcohol.
Yeah, and then we'll just get McGee to hold on, and then I'll pull tight, and then
Yeah, we can pull in like opposite directions.
yeah, and then we'll wrap it around a ball shape. We could use, fuck it. I'll just grab some clay that we dug up
Yeah.
and form a ball,
Yep.
and then I'll use my wildfire to fire it because it just sets the ground on fire.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now we could wrap it around this clay ball
All right. Yeah, that'll
to
work.
get the shape.
Yep.
Or we can use Disco's orb.
No.
Yes. Disco, your orb was the perfect size too,
Holy
right?
shit, it's perfect standard NBA basketball size.
We
Oh.
call it disco ball, and we'll forever call it disco ball.
Yeah, we just
I
need to
also thought
wrap it
about
against
using
the
my fiery sword of flaming, but that's probably too much.
That-
So committing suicide by tearing it out of your whole skull is fine, but us using it for
I-
basketball too far.
I'm pretty sure you could just put like a casting mold over the exposed part, and then just take it in half, and just make two halves of that same mold.
Oh, what was it where you take like a bunch of newspapers and just like Elmer's glue?
Oh,
like...
paper mache. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that. I mean,
Oh.
we could technically do that. We have soap and glue.
Oh man, do we have to clean your orb for you?
I'll just go in the water. I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah.
We have
They-
water here, right?
Oh yeah, they have an
No.
entire river. They also have the fat from the animals that you can make glue with. That's also a good idea.
Hmm.
What flavor of water is it? Is it salt water or?
Oh,
No,
it's
no salt.
it's fresh. It is fresh water.
We're basically introducing everything bad about the world to this place that
Yes.
that harms your body.
Yes.
High fructose corn syrup.
Yep.
That's what they
Trans
need.
Yeah.
Daily serving for a soul and a body is what a teaspoon a day. I
Mm.
mean, we're going to just be like, all right, so we're making fat fries and burgers.
Every meal should have red meat in it. Your heart will love you.
Yes. But yeah, you
Okay.
you all start to, like help one another, strength of thousands, and you get your ideas coming together and whatnot until let's see, either Zeros or Disco, whoever would
Thought
like to, this young man comes back, and he's coming like, did you think about what to do about my mother? And he's wearing like the symbol of Black Heron on his clothing, like some of the other people are.
Oh, you're the one that wishes to explore, right? To leave home.
I wish for my own pyramid. I wish nothing for exploration. I just want to be on my own now. But my mother feels that it isn't time. Surely you've thought about your answer.
I'm gonna look towards Xeris if he thought of an answer. If not, I can provide one.
How old does the boy look again?
He looks about 20 teen.
Ash, 20 teen. Okay,
Yes.
so High School Musical, Zac Efron.
Yeah.
I'm a teenager, has a grown ass mustache.
Yeah, 30-year-old that's trying to play a high school student.
Or
sure.
what's the dude that plays D&D that was in Spider-Man 1 who played Flash Thompson? I forget, but like he looks like a grown ass man
Yes.
bullying Tobey Maguire.
There we go.
So he looks old enough to be self-sufficient.
Correct, but his mother doesn't want to be alone, so she's been keeping him at home and saying like, you can't move out because then I'll be all alone. And he doesn't want to make his mother feel alone, but at the same time he doesn't want to stay. So
Then
have you thought of an answer?
I think the solution for you and your mother, and I know this may seem a little a little counterintuitive. Why don't you look for a means to build a place of shelter for yourself nearby so you can visit her so she is not lonely, but gives you the same freedom of being on your own?
I see. So, move out next door?
Yeah, why not? That way she knows you're not too far, and that way you have the place to yourself.
I suppose that would be satisfactory. But what's to keep her from visiting every day?
Well, you can tell her you have other obligations.
You mean lie to her?
No, you would have other obligations. You're now taking care of yourself, correct?
Yes.
Then
what
you
I-
have the obligation to take care of yourself, to look for food, to help your community.
But everything is provided for me. I would be lying to her.
Then is this just only a means for privacy and nothing more?
Well, yes.
Then that is a discussion you have to have with her and be straightforward and say you would need your own space.
I have, and she has refuted me. That is why I must move out. This is why I need you to solve the problem.
Well, you just answered your own question. You said you need to move out.
Yes. But she says it is not time for me to move out and prevents me from doing so. What should I do?
How does she prevent you? Is there a law?
Well, that's just
A
the
rule,
thing.
tradition?
The tradition is that I cannot leave until the parent says that I am ready.
Hmm.
So she's
But in this
essentially
case,
holding
the
you
parent
hostage.
is not being forthcoming with an answer because of her personal selfishness. All right. Very well. Just move out.
You mean
You are ready.
What can she do?
defy
How
her?
can she stop you?
She can't.
Absolutely. There we go.
And he just takes a moment to take it all in, and he just, yes, and he smiles. Yes, she can't stop me. She could never stop me. Thank you, wise ones. And
Uh-oh.
he goes back to go get his things out of the house.
Another job well done.
And he just shouts down the street, "You can't stop me!"
Can't stop me.
Look, he
God.
care about his mother,
Stop
so he
it.
probably won't just, backhand her when he walks in the door.
Oh, God. Just make it into a soap opera, like one of the Indian soap operas.
Like,
She
it's
gets
like an
tangled.
embarrassed soap opera.
She gets tangled in the curtain and then strangles herself somehow.
Diego, you will keep sleeping with Sandrea again. How
Yes.
could you?
Because Sandrea is not who you think she is.
Yeah.
She is my cousin from another world. And I must tell you that I'm not who you think I am.
Oh my God. It just gets more and more complicated. In the same scene. There's no dissolve, there's no rest.
It just ramps and ramps until like the cliffhanger shows, and you're like, all right, okay,
Yeah.
good job. We set him on the right path, I think.
Well, maybe a caveat or two would have, been in order, but whatever.
If the mom comes, we'll just tell her that he was always ready, and you have to have faith in that he will come back to you.
Wait, that was such an answer without an answer? I'm proud of you. You're becoming more like me.
Disco's morality turn.
That was such a fucking nothing burger of words. I'm like, good job.
I've done it. I've given guidance.
I'm a real politician now.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that people can eat, and to do that, we'll need the community's help, and that's all.
Yep, it's just like people could always eat by themselves. It's like getting druids to babysit trees. You do not need to babysit a tree in order for it to grow, but you've convinced people that you need druids to take care of the trees. Oh, God.
Who's gonna water them? The skies?
Exactly!
Nah,
Who's gonna water them?
nah. That's crazy talk. The skies.
The forest takes care of itself.
The Lorax will like to talk with you.
So it's Smokey Bear. All right. So yeah,
But
another.
What happens after it burns? New forest grows. Back
Yeah.
Even bigger.
Yep. California would know, right?
Mhm.
Constantly on fire means I can always become bigger.
Both its people and its forests are constantly on fire.
Especially the wineries.
Oh my God. Well,
Speaking of wineries,
your winery is in another dimension, so it should be safe. The next day, as you guys all get your rest and everything, you know, you feel like you've been helping the city, that the hole is getting bigger, Samshu's understanding of this knowledge is increasing, and then you're woken up with the most shrill of woman's cries as she's just panicking, running in the streets, like banging on a door. Like it's a commotion where the whole neighborhood where you're near can actually hear this woman, you know, like crying and carrying on.
oh, it wasn't us. Is it the mother?
It is the mother, yes.
I'll meet her.
Okay, yeah, she's out in the street, and she calms down and says, "Oh, Wise One!" She dries the tears from her eyes. "Wise One is terrible, is horrible. My son, he's kicked me out of my own house."
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Whoops. What are these shenanigans gonna get into next week?
You must help me. You must help me. What do I do about him? How do I get my house back? How do I convince him that he needs me?
Does he need you?
Yes, I'm his mother.
I mean, in what sense does he need you right now?
He does not.
So, instead of wanting to be needed,
Yes,
why don't you just talk to him
I
and
I
say
have.
you miss him?
I have.
Not, how have you?
I
How
did.
have you talked to him?
When he came home, he said that he didn't need me anymore. And he said, like, of course you need me. And then he threw me out in the street and he says, like, well, you'll always be there, mother, and he closed the door on me.
This kid's a monster. Can I ask what your relationship is like with your son?
Well, it was wonderful up until well, he just changed one day.
In what way?
In the way that a boy changes into a man, he became defiant and arrogant.
So he grew up, is what you're telling me.
No, he's my little boy forever.
Looks at the stubble on his cheek.
Yeah, and it's just like,
So I will say this: the act that he took to kick you out is unright.
yes,
That is your home,
yes.
and that is not something expected of anyone to do. To be kicked out of your own place of refuge is not. It's not correct in my eyes. But you and him need to have a proper talk.
You as a wise one, you as a wise one who has not said it is right means it is not right.
I'll escort her to her now displaced home.
Yes. Do you want Xeris there
I'll-
too, or are you?
Zeris, would you want to join in on it?
It's interesting, so sure.
God.
Why not?
So, yeah. I'll
Sounds like a
gather
hoot.
you.
All right, so
And
you
I'll
get to the
this is
house.
a pyramid. Like,
Yeah,
is this like
that's
a hut? A
pyramid.
pyramid?
It is a pyramid. They're all pyramids. Here, let me get the picture again, so we can see.
Oh my goodness. The things we do for love.
Exactly. There you go. There are the pyramids. That's what they live in. Every domicile is like this. It's like condos. It's like the Hamptons, but they're all pyramids.
Gotcha.
Now,
No. Go ahead.
About the city's population. Is
Yes.
it overpopulated, or are there empty houses that can be used?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's empty
yeah.
houses. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
there are empty houses, but not that those empty houses don't have my son in them.
No, that's above table. Sorry, I should have. I guess that wasn't clear. My bad.
What am I supposed to do? Get another young man who thinks he needs me?
Or-
Oh no.
I mean-
That's called
In this day and age, ma'am?
That's called a sugar mommy.
Very well. And she goes out into the street.
No.
No, slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Does anyone here want a sugar mommy?
I
Cover
grab
her
her.
mouth with her hand like
Yeah.
this woman. I mean, Asmodeus woman, what is wrong with you?
I just want to be loved, to be needed. My own son
Okay.
doesn't even want me around. He kicked me out of my house, my pyramid.
Do we have a
Now-
picture of this lady?
Um,
You
Yeah,
don't have
she's-
to. I'm just curious.
that's okay. She's just a normal human woman.
She's just like a regular house
Middle-
mom type deal.
Middle
Soccer
aged. Yeah, the real housewives of Cebu.
mom? Okay,
Nice.
so like SUV type
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, if her pyramid was an SUV, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I go to the pyramid that definitely has her son.
Yep. So, do you knock on the archway and whatnot? Because there are no
Yeah.
doors. There's just the cloth thing, and a woman answers the door. Hello,
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm, and she says I'm such and such's girlfriend.
Did you move in with him?
Ah, yes.
And did you know that his mother was kicked out to move in with you?
Absolutely. That's why I knew it was time to move in.
Okay, so this is what's going on here. I would like to see all three of you immediately.
Very well. And she goes to get the other woman and him.
The other one?
Yeah, because he's got two girlfriends living there.
Oh, this guy's an asshole.
I don't think there's any rules against it. Like, is it polygamous or what's the culture here?
So, polygamy in Pathfinder. The goddesses Sarenrae, Shellin, and Desna are polygamous. So that when you
want
want
fat lore writer, would have been cool if I was a Sarenrae paladin and I had 3 girlfriends.
exactly
I had 5 girlfriends.
that's why
Exactly.
that's why a lot of men take Sarenrae as their patron.
Terry's that. Terry is just that
You just
person.
love healing people, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
sure
why.
do. I sure do.
Come on,
The
baby.
paladin with the
really
the
good.
glades overlook. I'm so fucking happy.
It's just like Shellin knows, Sarenrae knows ultimate happiness. Why can't I?
Okay. So
I don't have words.
Man, you're a cleric. You should be able to explain this stuff.
Because I rolled low on my religion check.
So yeah,
Amazing.
he gets his two girlfriends out and he asks what did you want to speak to the three of us about? Why is she here?
Did you-
And he points over to his mother.
did you kick out your mother?
Yes,
Only
under
to-
your advice.
No. Under the advice.
I don't need
That's-
her anymore. It's just like you told me to kick out at my son to kick me out. She just falls to her knees and cries on the street.
What was told to you was your mother. Do you need her to take care of you?
No.
And that And that was the initial thought, to kick her out of her own home.
Well, yes. I don't need her.
So why didn't you move out instead of kicking her out? It's like this. What you're doing is cruel instead of
It is not cruel.
being.
They're empty
Is
pyramids.
it not?
She can go there
So why didn't you take an empty pyramid?
because this is my home. I don't need her.
This is her home.
Not anymore. This is our home.
Zaris
Under
is
the-
getting just annoyed at this point, and he might do something that you all might regret. Not him, but you all might regret.
So I think Disco is a bit frustrated, and knowing that he has a certain pull, being a plant person,
Yes.
Disco will say, by decree, and I'll point to the adult, you're not to be wed, you are not to have any formal relationships as long as you live here.
Very well. I agree to that. And he looks to the two women. Are you okay with that? And the two women are like, yeah, I guess.
God damn it.
Would you
He-
like
he
Grung
was-
to help?
No, we're gonna go
I'm
fold
fixing
somebody. Go
What's
fold
happening?
somebody.
I'm fixing this.
I was gonna
It's-
fold.
Alright, half for your mom and half for the wives.
No, I wasn't going to fold him.
So
I was
cut
gonna
my mother
fold
in
his
half?
Clothes. I was gonna fold his clothes with his body still in them.
Yes,
I
yes.
think that's what Sarah was going to do.
If it worked on Corette, it'll work on this little motherfucker.
Okay. So what's happening exactly? Because I've got Grung coming. I've got Devil Form coming. Who else is getting involved? Because everyone in the city knows what's going on now.
Alright, maybe I won't devil form then.
Okay.
No. Grung, if they don't come to Grung. Grung would just be helping making ball.
Okay. Yeah. So this spectacle is going out on the street. Like, not even Samshu can concentrate on this point. People are getting distracted from the hole and whatnot. Like, this is the first real entertainment people have seen in quite a while. They don't have playhouses and
Ugh.
stuff here.
So all we're doing is replacing their daily life with some like low budget shit Dr. Phil. Just
Pretty much. Some Jerry
that's all
Springer
we're
ass
doing.
ripoff.
Yeah.
This feels like your typical afternoon TV, just in real life.
This is mom TV energy right here.
This is your home
Sugar
mistake
mommy
watching Bob
TV?
Barker.
What?
Oh my god.
The Real Housewives of base housing.
No, so the real house is the real Pyramid Wives.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll actually use my speaking chops here. I
Yeah.
don't know if you want me to roll it or not, or just talk.
Well, first
Um,
just talk, and then we'll see if it becomes
Gotcha.
necessary to roll. Because sometimes the RP is just so good.
All right. I'll. I see now that our advice we gave you did not fully take into account your situation and your immediate impulses. This domicile
Good, yeah,
belongs to
mine
your mother, first and foremost, in all ways.
It belongs to the city.
True. True. In your case, it does. But she has resided there since before you have existed, correct?
Correct.
This is what we call a prior tenancy rule, in which case you, as the second comer, if you are dissatisfied with the living arrangement or the personnel in the domicile, you must move to an empty or another location in the city.
All right.
It's that simple.
Yes.
Now, it was right when you physically do not need your mother anymore. That is true. You are an adult. You can do what you want. But there was this concept known in the East as filial piety. Have you heard these terms?
No. What is filial piety?
Are you aware of what piety is?
Piety. That's He tries to think like something involving prayer or religion.
Piety is essentially it's a way of measuring your devotion
Ah,
to a deity, usually. However, filial piety is devotion to your parents, whereas you may still move out. It is still wise to maintain a relationship with your mother, if that's at all feasible.
mhm.
And I look towards the mom, and that will depend on how annoying she is, right?
She's just on the street on her knees crying, like, "Ah, my boy!"
I'll speak to the crowd now.
Yep. The crowd that is gathered.
There... What we've seen here is two tyrannies. A tyranny of the parent for refusing a perfectly well-adjusted young man from leaving the home. Hey, I'm a lawyer here. I can bullshit.
Fair.
And the other tyranny is that of the son against the mother, where he does what he wants for his own selfish needs. Both are wrong, and by moving out, but maintaining conscience of his parent, he can maintain filial piety and hopefully resolve the relationship, but still may gain happiness in life. Now, I hope everyone claps there. That was hard.
They are listening, but they don't know to clap because they don't know that you're done and they don't understand most of it.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So one person speaks up and says, "I think the son is right." And then someone from the other side of the crowd says, "No, the mother is right. The wise one speaks true."
They are both right and they are both wrong. You can be at the same time.
You broke their brains.
I did. My fault, I assumed you had some intelligence.
Jesus.
I did not say that. Oh, shit. I look towards Cisco. Look, I tried, man.
You did your best, and you know what? That's all I can ask for anyone. And I'll turn to the son. I will also like to let you know that the fact that you withheld information that you wanted to leave your home so bad for what, pleasure of the flesh? Is that what this is?
I got carried away. First there was one, and then there was two.
So instead of discussing this with your mother that you wish to move out because of this means, you decide to say you want to move out because of privacy. Did you feel shame that you had love for others?
No, obviously not.
Then why didn't you tell your mother you wanted to move out because you had multiple partners?
Because it is none of her business. She has no right to know. She does not need to know.
Did she not birth you to this world?
Yes.
Then don't you think there's a modicum of respect that needs to be held in response?
That respect was not given. How can it be returned?
Imagine this, if you will. You bring your own child into this world.
Okay.
You love and cherish them with all your heart. Correct?
Well, yes, I suppose.
Now imagine after 20 long years of you watching over this child, essentially your heart on legs walking around, vulnerable to the world, telling you that they no longer wish to be around you. 20 long years. You mean to tell me you will feel nothing and say, yes, go on? Find your way?
I would hope that after 20 years that we would have understood each other at least. And I would have understood them leaving.
Do you think it is that simple?
Well, yes. Yeah, isn't it? He's never had a child. He's never had a child before.
Yeah.
He's also a guy, and dads are way different. My dad's like, "Are you leaving? See you, chief."
Yeah. That's the kind of attitude.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah, I get
you
that.
owe me for rent since you turned 17, by the way.
The father figure in your life.
He goes like, "Well, no, we've only had each other."
Now imagine you only had each other for this long, and you wish to leave.
Yes.
Don't you feel any type of remorse or any type of, I wouldn't say shame, but a modicum of empathy. You're
Em-
taking away someone's daily life
Empathy. What is this word?
to feel or to understand someone's pain or emotion.
That sounds awful. No.
This place is the worst.
This place is worse than fucking. Ugh.
Why would I want to feel another person's pain? I don't want to even feel my own pain.
To know what struggles they face.
We do not struggle here.
Apparently you do. You could not leave your home. For a grown-ass man, you could not leave your home.
And I made it my own home.
Cold and callous. You are to spend the next 10 years with your mother to understand why she didn't want you to leave.
What?
That is
No!
my judgment here.
He just kneels down on the ground. No! Wise one, why? And the mother starts jumping up and down, getting up from her knees and says like, ha ha! I got you! And everyone claps. It's just like, yay! The wise one!
Decision
Until
by
you
law.
understand what the empathy means and why your mother wanted you around,
I'm gonna take Disco to the side here really quick.
Whatever
You
makes
just-
the crowd silent, I'm trying to read.
So
Yeah.
now the two women just walk off into the crowd, and he's like crying after them, no, saying their names, no! It's getting even louder, some shit.
Oh my god, I'm coming to see what the commotion's
I-
about.
Disco.
I assume what's it called? Grung and and McGee would show up like, look, we made a ball.
nice.
Yes, it is full of air.
They're super proud. Yeah. We've been productive. What is happening here?
Is everyone cheering about this?
People's Court.
stupid
Yeah,
baseball?
they're just cheering for the mother, going like, yeah, you're stuck with her!
All right, that's not what
Zaris
that
looks like a
supposed to mean.
lawyer whose defendant just went, "Yes, I did it," and then was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That's
All of them.
exactly, yeah. That's exactly-
Everyone return to your mom.
Disco, I have a potential problem with your solution here.
What's up?
Don't you think after 10 years that once that's over, he'll just do the same thing? Or maybe even just kill his mom because everyone here is an unforgiving monster? I know I'm saying this, but these people are wrong.
They are.
Oh my
And
God.
after since and I like in a hushed tone after seeing this, it's that the fact that they do not understand that other people have emotions that need to be understood in a sense, even in the slightest amount.
At this stage, I have trouble believing they're human. A human
It's
without
a little
emotions
sad.
is merely an automaton that needs to be destroyed.
But your own flesh and blood?
Well, I'm saying to these people. They're not people. They're just fulfilling a function of being a person in the city.
I guess so.
And as
I'm-
someone who likes how to put this, it ruins the fun if no one cares about what they have.
Fucking A. Disco just humbly nods, but also to go back to the main point. The idea of spending 10 years with the mother until he realizes that why she didn't want him to leave in the first place is a valid feeling.
Resentment will just build up.
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Resentment will just build up, in my opinion. But on the other hand, maybe what you say will happen, but I doubt it.
I'm more hoping that they come to a resolution of understanding. The mother would feel at some point that he is ready to leave,
Nope,
and the man.
she's won. She's jumping up and down in the streets.
And I will go to her.
Oh,
And
thank you, Ice One. Thank
your
you.
punishment is to understand why your son wants to leave, so you can, within the 10 years, come to a resolution with each other.
Oh, I
You
understand
both
why
have
he
different
wants to
goals.
leave. I just don't care.
You do not care. You do not care.
No. Why should
The
he?
same way.
He's my son.
So he's your property. Is that what you're telling me?
No,
you own him.
he's not my property. He's kind of like a cat or a dog.
All right. Okay. You've done it. Yeah. Pits disco. All right.
Now you
Everyone does. Everyone
Now you
does.
fucked up. You have fucked up now.
So, Samshu, you're just watching this all unfold as you get out of the library. People are cheering, Disco saying, like, you fucked up. You fucked up, to this old woman who has tears coming down her eyes, jumping up and down in the street. You see this man on his knees crying out in pain for someone in the crowd. You see Grung and McGee just like holding a ball going like, what the hell is going on here?
Just like picking
I
at
made a
quills.
ball.
Like, what the hell? Oh my god! I just want to read.
All right. Since you do not care for his emotions the same way he did not care for your emotions, the sentence is reduced to half a year.
Half a year?
You have half a year. You do not care. That's what you're telling me.
Well, yes.
You do not wish on the. No.
Why
no,
would I?
You do not care.
Yes, I do not
You
care.
do not care.
I do not
Then
care.
that's more reason for him to leave.
But no.
Yes. Oh, are you questioning?
No.
You sound like you're questioning.
I would never question the wise ones.
That no felt very defiant.
That's
Almost
that's
like your
how
son
my
was.
That's how my husband was taken from us. He questioned the wise ones.
Is that so?
Yes.
And I'll look to the crowd. How many of yours have been taken by the wise one by being defiant?
Several of them raised their hands.
Oh, okay. That's news. And I mentally write that down.
When the 6 months is up,
6.
I look towards the sun.
Yeah.
Half a year.
Yep.
All right. Don't want to be too technical here. 6
So-
months. Ooh.
So Zeros, as you look at the sun, it kind of looks closer than it should be.
Whoops.
No. Wait. What?
It kind of looks closer than it should be. It wasn't always this big in the sky.
No. I look at the sun, like her sun.
Yeah, her sun. Okay, never mind.
It's a big old
Because
eyeball.
you-
Like, what the
you-
fuck are they
you were
doing down
saying-
there?
You were saying a time thing and then looking at the sun. I got confused. I'm sorry.
No, you're after the half a year.
Yeah.
You cannot kick your mom out of the house. You can move to an empty house.
Okay.
All right.
But what if my women don't wait for me?
Uh,
I mean,
let me tell you an expression
they'll do
that
that.
I learned when I was a young courtier in Chalaxia. Too fucking bad.
And
There are
what,
many stars in the sky.
and what were you going to say, Grung?
Grung was gonna say, I mean, they'll probably find someone else regardless.
But no! That's...
Do you believe in love?
I believe in convenience.
I mean,
Okay.
All right, you know
being
what?
like a
I'm
child.
leaving. These people are not worth my fucking time.
And they...
Like
6
this
months?
place is worse than Volcano's little fucking
Yeah.
dollhouse.
At least what kind of had some type of fucking brains.
Yeah, Jesus.
I feel like they're all perfect for each other. Uncaring monsters.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Pretty-
might just. Anyway.
All right. So, with that being said, you have 6 months with your mother to understand why she wanted you to stay, and you have 6 months with your son to understand why he wants you to leave.
Mm-hmm.
After the 6 months, you've heard the priest himself. You are to leave to find a place of your own, not to take over the house, and start for yourself there. If your mother wishes to visit, then you have to discuss that in private.
I wish there were a way to seal the pyramid to prevent her.
I mean, you can make a door.
Door! And they all look at you. Tell us, wise one. How?
So my question to you is, who built these pyramids?
Ah, yes, they were built by our ancestors, instructed by Black Heron.
You take the same material that these houses are made of,
Mm-hmm.
make a lighter slab of rock,
Uh-huh.
maybe even wood if you have it. The same measurement as the walkway.
Yes.
Install some hinges, things that turn,
Hinges.
the same way your elbow opens and closes.
They just look at their elbows and do that motion.
Yes, that like that, just like that. You will install a mechanism that does that, and then put the slab there,
Okay. And
and
this
then that way you can close. Go ahead.
this will seal the pyramid, preventing my mother from entering?
Temporarily,
That's-
if you wish to allow her to enter, you can allow her to enter.
Ah. Good enough. Yeah, and the crowd starts to like die down and everything. They were kind of expecting more once you said, like defiant against the wise one. They were expecting something else, but yeah, they start dispersing.
All right, cool. I'm done. I am done with the place.
I'm done with this fucking city.
Unfeeling, unwanting. That's wild.
So yeah, it starts getting
What
quiet
about
again.
tracks with everything else?
I look over to Grung. What is that?
Fuck.
Ball.
Ball. Yes.
Oh. What's
made
it
a ball.
Okay, what does it
Sports
look like
ball.
on the table? Is it like a baseball or a soccer ball or
Sports ball. Like, the kick kind, the throw kind, the kind that goes in hoops, loops, chicken coops.
You name it.
So it's a soccer / basketball. All
Yeah.
right. It's a kickball.
Yeah, sports ball.
Yes. It's a ball of the balling kind.
Well, I thought we were making a baseball.
Oh, we'll just use like a rock for that, I think.
With
Out
a
of
wood
fucking
bat, I don't
gold.
think that works, Grug.
Yeah. Yeah, I that's how I always used to do it.
Now it explains everything why he's so
Miggy,
strong.
Yes.
can you make a base? Actually, no. Where's Harris? Where's that giant bear?
You can't find him.
Bear.
Watch,
Oh.
and Grung will pick up a
Damn.
rock and then
I
wind
run. I run my fucking ass off.
Wait,
up.
wait. I've got something here.
I'll find
Run
like
faster.
see, yeah, and then just not the tree that's running.
Aim for tree, hit disco.
Here, disco catch.
Oh my god. Just a pulverized mess of sawdust.
Then Grung gets another idea, grabs another rock, and
Yeah.
says, "Can someone write a message?"
Like on the
What
rock.
message do you want?
Yeah, and just put like, "Oh, I'm gonna try to throw it to the school."
You knew it. You knew
So,
it.
Alright.
there are
Instant
spells.
messaging.
Yeah, the spells won't work, so let's try rocks.
Could I put the coordinates?
Yeah, you know where it is. You know where.
All right, I'll put whatever geographical information. I'll put it on there.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, it's a prison.
Okay. It's a prison with a set of coordinates.
We are trapped.
You know what?
What else? This is true. Is this
Hold on.
wrong?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's
Alright,
a spell
just-
we can use that could Does anyone have like the skies like language spell or like illusory script in their
No. Maybe we could give something of ours so they know it's us.
Oh, you know what? I'll take up one of my modular beads
Yeah,
Gross.
and I'll shape it the same way that it is like our actual beads that we have for the Magambia.
yeah.
So it's like a 1-to-1 for the one I'm wearing. And I'll say, this is, I think, the 1-to-1, like, that's our signature.
Oh, and maybe address it to OT so they bring it to OT.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll hasten you so you can throw it twice as fast. That's how that works, right?
Drunk.
Now,
Eat a Chuck and I grow.
wait, before you throw it,
Also
I
doing
wanna
large.
ask.
There we go.
do you all think a leaf leshy could survive the fall?
Maybe.
If I cast
Only one way
regeneration
to
on it,
find
it might. Boom. There we go.
All right. I spawned my little leaf leshy, and I'm like, take this to OT.
Master, have you decided to give me a
I
name?
grab him.
Oh, what's happening?
And I like wind up, like pull my arm back, and just yeet.
Master, before I leave, what's my
Team Rocket.
name? You just see the little
Oh.
sparkle.
All right.
I
See what
believe
happens.
That's a home run.
Like,
I imagine there's like a normal, like a regular citizen that saw that. They're just like, "What the fuck?"
You're next.
you're next.
You fire, then it's just like a artillery going off, and boom! There's a shockwave and dust flying around. you.
Yeah.
So,
Lechi's like, "Oh."
it's being torn apart by the G-forces, but regenerated due to my spell.
oh, God.
Just,
Oh god! Did that work?
we'll find out.
We'll find out next day. So yeah, you're all sleeping for the night. Everything's going well, and then you hear the shrill woman's cry as it gets further and further away, and then, after a moment, thud.
Oh. Can
It's
we
nighttime?
investigate? I'll go out at night and investigate the sound.
Yeah. You go out at night. Everything seems normal.
I look around. Can I
Yeah. Yeah.
see what made the source of that bud?
It sort of sounded like it came from the hole.
I rush to the hole and look down.
Yep. It's a long way down. You're not going to see with just 60 feet of light.
All right.
You start descending the excavation.
Yeah, I descend. Why not?
And as you
I
get,
use animal fingers actually to give myself wings to glide down.
oh yeah. You get down there and you see the mother in a collapsed heap,
What is going on here?
just down on the ground.
Are you okay?
She does not answer.
Medicine check. I medicine check to see what's going on for her.
I told you.
Blind medicine check.
Okay. All right. She died due to blunt force trauma and gravity.
So she's done.
She has stick a fork in her Ignacy. She needs the thermatogy done.
She went on ahead.
And this would not.
No.
She's done. Okay.
She's no more. She ceased
Just
to be.
rip him apart and end this fucking charade.
I pick her up and fly her out of the hole
Okay.
to put her at the top of the hole,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I leave her there, I fly to the pyramid I knew she resided in.
Yep.
Now, how busy are the streets?
They're pretty busy. A lot of people seem to be returning home for some reason.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not even gonna sneak into the house. I'm gonna be up here at the front door.
Yep, the front door, no door yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
the front archway is
Entryway.
open, and there's a light on, with the young man sobbing.
You cry?
Well, yes, I cry. They took her. They took her for defying the wise ones. The
Who
people.
took her?
The people.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. Can I do a sense motive?
Yeah.
No. Well, they don't really. Yeah, I'll do sense motive.
Yep.
I guess society or diplomacy.
Sense motive is perception.
Perception. Okay.
So he is a CR1. It will be DC 15.
That's a crit.
You double critically succeed. So this boy is genuinely upset. This is the same thing that happened to his father a while ago.
Okay. I want you to come with me and show me who took her.
He points
Now,
to all the houses.
in their community, every house in your community.
Yes. This is what
Okay.
happens when someone defies the wise ones.
Interesting.
How did she defy? Okay, well. sorry.
Because I
I'm not
stated
better.
you were defiant. That's on me.
Mm.
And I said, I'll tell the boy, I'll make this right some way or the other. I apologize for your loss and not realizing that my words had such sway.
Will
But-
I have any memories of her?
Is that what happens when someone's taken?
When someone
You-
dies, the memories are taken. We know of them, but we remember nothing of them.
I'm gonna search around the house for a moment for
Yeah.
like a charcoal and the scroll setup.
Yeah.
I want you to write down everything you know about your mother
Okay.
on this. The food she used to cook for you, the times you enjoyed together before you became a defiant young man.
All right. He does as you instruct, and he begins writing, and then just a blank look on his face as he just struggles and shakes, and he says, I cannot remember her.
I think for the first time, Disco feels remorse in a sense. And I'm not sure if Conrasu are able, but a tear sheds.
Condensation.
A little bit of
Maybe.
sap.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
And Disco walks out.
Yeah.
And there's a moment, and you know what? For fun RP, 1 through 10, I give into this temptation.
Oh
11
no!
through 20.
Do it.
11 through 20.
Do it.
I reason with myself. I don't want to roll the DC out. I'm going to roll the dice out here.
Remember the rules of the Magambia.
Yeah. I promise you, it's not breaking the rules.
Okay. That's what Black Heron said.
Shit. I
It's
call
written
out.
on the fucking wall.
Yep. I call out to the entire neighborhood.
Yep.
Oh, good grief. Here we go.
To meet me. I don't think you've heard a Conrasu yell, but I would like to imagine like the sphere is rotating at such a velocity that it makes like a
yeah.
screeching. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing to get everyone's attention.
Yep. So the crowd gathers and whatnot, and if you wish to wake up in your own personal pyramid, you may come out to meet Disco as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably hard to sleep with the screeching.
The-
ball.
Yeah.
Noise.
So
Sarb,
Samshu,
like, what's up, dude?
you've been disturbed in the library and during your night's sleep now.
Fight me, you
Yeah.
cowards! It's all I'm just like, oh my
Fight
god.
Right, you coward.
Come at me now. Do it. I'm ready.
I am going to go see what's up.
Okay.
That being said, I am not going to be happy about it.
Yep,
No,
yep.
that's fine. I'm
Everyone,
sorry.
everyone comes out.
And I look towards the people around me.
Hmm.
Who harmed the woman in this house?
They just look at each other confused, like shrugging, going like,
She was thrown down the pit and died.
and they all gasp and say, "That's horrible."
I'm gonna do a sense motive at the crowd and see
Mhm.
who looks shifty.
So
I got one
DC
better.
DC 15. Yep, Zone of Truth.
Holy shit!
Yep, Zone of Truth will work on all of them. None of them are lying. The
I
memory
give
has
a
been
nod. I
removed.
shake my head towards Disco.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No one knows.
Feels like there's something bigger at work here.
Mm-hmm.
Could I detect magic on the people themselves?
Absolutely. Yes to magic.
Because-
Very strong. Transmutation. Mental.
Brain damage.
Yeah, I'll do a read aura.
Mm.
I assume it's the same traits.
Yep. You've the powerful magic emanating from the center where the Nemesis well is.
I'm
Disco, these people
disappointed.
aren't people, not as they are.
I apologize for disturbing your rest. Please go back.
And they say, "Oh, that's quite all right." And a few
It is-
people offer to, under your instruction, take care of the body and whatnot. That way, the poor woman doesn't have to be like exposed to the elements and stuff. They
Yeah.
prepare her for burial.
And
Let's
Disco
go.
will...
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Disco will seem very distant and state the
Grung-
woman's
I think,
dead.
I think Grung knows. I'll go up and talk to Disco and say, I think that they basically did it, but then forgot about it.
It's a shame. It's truly a shame.
That means that the one responsible would be the one who doesn't forget things.
So I have a question to ask tomorrow, finally. That's not just
Well,
goofiness.
I am a wildfire druid, so
But we must
Just want to
uphold the
study.
Magambia.
Why are we murdering or finding? Why? Why can't I just sleep?
Why can't I study? I'm in a magical school. I'm supposed to
There's
be doing
so
research.
much knowledge here, and
Disco will cast sleep even though he doesn't have sleep.
I accept it.
I accept. Okay. So yeah, next day, everyone goes in the city like nothing happened.
Yep.
So who's going to get online to ask a question today?
Disco is bright and early to ask a question.
Okay, Disco will be first. Who's next to ask a question?
I'm
Books.
gonna abstain.
Okay, no question. I'll put you up there.
McGee has no questions either.
Okay, I'll put you up there with Core-Eyed. You're both doing your things.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah,
else?
Books.
Books. I'm gonna put you
Books.
up here. Yeah, everyone except Disco is just going about their business. How about Grung?
Grung will. I don't know. I think I will hang out with Sobshu.
Okay, yeah.
Books.
Books.
I'll help you read.
All right. Ignacci's gonna come with Disco. So you form your queue, and everyone's getting their questions answered and whatnot. And Disco, it's your turn.
All right, entering the pyramid where Ditmar DG is, I look up at him.
And he looks down at you and he says, like, perfect, I needed a bathroom break.
I have a question.
Of course, everyone gets one question a day.
What happens to you if you're gone and the city of gold still exists?
Then the Nemesis Well is exposed. It will take over the minds and hearts of the people here, and it will spread its evil throughout the entirety of the world.
Ignacy, can I ask you to ask this question?
Sure.
Is there any way to contain the Nemesis Horde without his guidance or his presence?
Ignacy will phrase the question exactly as you have stated it, and Damar Diji says, I do not know.
Interesting. Ignacy, if you are needing a question tomorrow, I will be more than happy to ask that question for you.
And he nods. He just wanted to come along to be supportive.
Let's go remember that. Don't you have a bathroom break to take?
Yeah, he goes to the bathroom. And now that Ignacy's here, he's going to use some thaumaturgy on the Nemesis Well.
I'm going to look out for him so no one walks in on us
So
while he's
no-
looking at the Nemesis room.
Ignacy's going to need a will save. If he doesn't make a 24, bad things shall happen.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hey.
He
Crit
succeeded.
succeed.
Let's,
Bam.
not crit succeed, just regular
Yeah,
success.
resolve, right?
Resolve. Oh, he
When
got...
you roll success on...
Oh, yeah. I've never played a thaumaturgist before, so it was just
No,
like...
no worries.
Yeah. Hang on, let me see what the thing is here, because there are special things with the well, and this module has even more special things with the well. Piercing. Yeah. Back. Scroll up. At the Nemesis Well. Critical success. The creature is unaffected.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. DC 32 will save. I messed that up.
Oh, so he just... Oh, well, yeah, he still crits because...
He still crits, yeah.
Succeeds. Yeah.
Yep. That's good, because he would have been doomed and frightened for his entire life.
Isn't he already?
Is that a bad thing to happen to him? I don't know.
It's a bad thing that could happen to the entirety of the group if he failed.
Okay.
So yeah, he goes like, he goes to Disco, I can't understand it. It is an artifact. I can't make sense of it. We need to study this.
I'll find a way for us to stay in here long enough that you can study it.
But no bathroom break lasts that long. It's not going to do with just two of us. We need everybody.
Then we'll discuss this with the speakers.
Yep, Damar DG comes back from his bathroom break and he goes like, thank you, my child.
I mean, that's when you give him tree laxatives or whatever, so his bathroom lasts longer.
Tree laxatives.
May I offer you this, and I'll take out one of the crystal apples.
Oh, thank you. The most kind. He crunches into it. Robitussin-y.
You answer that second question for the day. And I walk out.
Yep, Ignacy follows. And Ignacy's going to tell you on the way out, it's doing something to the minds of the people here at night. I think it happens at night, what the well does.
So at night, you and I can go take a look, or we can all talk to the speakers and sneak out together.
Yeah, I think it's already happened with that woman.
So what do you think? Do we stay at night, stay up,
I think
and just keep?
I think it's
Go ahead.
because they've lived here so long that the well has started to affect them more easily. I don't know how much longer till we're affected.
Maybe perhaps we sleep within our little pocket plane
And get drunk?
and stay out of the influence of the well.
Okay. All right. What are
But I
the
do
rest?
like.
Okay,
Go
go.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say I do like the idea of changing the viewpoints of these people, and I think we first should aid not just Zaris but Grung on the little influence that they're making to make a bigger dent.
All right. So what are the rest of you guys doing today?
Well, do we
Studying.
have a wooden bat or
You can make
a
one.
baseball or a soccer? We have a soccer. Like we can do soccer, right?
Sure.
Okay. Grung or McGee, do you want to be the coaches? I'm not really physically there.
Yeah.
Surely.
Crunk coach.
All right, I'll be the referee.
Suits you perfectly fine. Rule nerd.
Okay, well then, McGee's team's gonna lose. I'm gonna red card people.
Fine by me.
Oh my goodness.
And
Yeah,
stack
I
your
say-
bets, bro.
Yeah, I say we just teach them soccer.
Yes, we made the field. We're gonna use it.
Yeah. Now, whether they, I don't know, become more competitive or just sit there and go, okay, we'll do it because the wise one said so. I don't know.
Both.
The ball.
Okay, good.
Grung had idea.
Uh-oh.
You want more ways to get that guy to take longer, right? What if you ask him a question that has no answer?
Oh, throw a paradox at him.
Whatever that is, yes.
Ask for the answer to the grandfather paradox.
But wouldn't maybe it's like disco when you ask too many things he just shuts down, right? They're both trees.
Trees
I love how
down.
Grung is coming up with all these solutions to problems as they are happening that just stump everybody.
Everyone's like, he thinks differently.
Yeah.
He thinks outside of the box. He thinks in 4 dimensions. Or
There is
maybe
no
he
box
just
in his
uses his
mind. He
entire
punched it away.
brain.
It wasn't for Grung that he did understand that language because it's normal to him.
Oh
He could
God.
feel it. He could feel the language.
Feel the language.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
what that Leshy felt, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
He
actually.
breaks the sound barrier. How it feels to chew 5 going boom as you just
I
launch
think
him.
that man went like hypersonic, TBH.
There we
What
go.
goes up must come down.
There we go. I did a
The
roll
regeneration will keep them together.
for 10 minutes. Or 1 minute.
I mean, he threw him really, really, really fast. I'm sure he reached his destination by then.
But what if Grung actually reached escape velocity? What if this message with a little leshy attached now floats through
Then-
space?
Then some in
Reach
some
Mars.
Starfinder campaign, they'll be like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
My
what
God.
was that? What hit my windshield?"
No, it'll breach. It'll breach the hull.
Going space birds.
They'll be
Fucking
Leshy like,
wipes out
help
a whole-
me!
I'm alive, and that's how someone makes the Starfinder Leshy character.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
We're doing that for the one shot after August 1st. Once I get a hold of the books and stuff, once I get a hold of the one shots, I'm gonna put the Leshy in.
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to run the Leshy? I've been circulating for millennia, and I also forgot my memories.
No one told me my name. All I know is that I have no name.
So his name is No Name.
Yes.
All right, Odysseus.
Time without purpose is a curse.
Hey, there you go.
Floating in space for thousands of years.
Yeah, there you go. Reminds you of the city, right?
Fair enough. They have a purpose. They gotta uphold the people, the law, right?
There is no law. There's just the word of the wise ones.
Yeah, the law.
Also, I'm with Somshu helping like study, and I'm just like sitting next to him, like with like a ball or whatever, throwing it against the walls. And just,
Oh
like,
my
bouncing and
God, the
making-
librarian's
Listen,
like,
huh?
no, please, no,
Yeah.
the ancient writings.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've
Dude,
already read
yeah,
both
or-
ones. We're good.
Or then I get bored. I get up and I like grab his crow. Like, hey, what's up? Like,
I
Ah!
need him to translate. What the hell?
oh, okay.
So yeah, you start learning some more about Black Heron, and one of the other things is, besides the legacy that she left behind, and the fact that she's been to all corners of the Mwangi Expanse, she also collected a great deal of magical artifacts within her tomb. Not just the Tome of Infinite Spells, but other things as well. And the treasure supposedly changes depending on whom finds it.
No word on where the treasure is.
Not yet, but you are getting closer. You feel like you're accumulating enough knowledge to actually form an idea of what her purpose was in gathering this amount of treasure, because it seemed like she was going to go to Akaton to help Archmage Devante, but never actually got the chance to do so because someone or something stopped her. And you just see like this multi-headed, multi-armed figure that keeps popping up and up again. Something that she summoned from the hells to help her, but which eventually turned on her.
That would never happen.
No,
Also,
Ruby
I'm very
says.
disgruntled that Grung is living this. Grung is learning the language just as fast as me. It frustrates me.
Well, that's just it. You're learning together. This is the strength of thousands.
First time Samshu has been beaten in mental things to Grung.
No, there was that one time. I think there was a will save. Grong passed. You failed.
That's been happening too often recently.
Yeah.
Nemesis well.
Don't worry about
Don't
Grung's
don't
stats.
worry about it.
Oh God.
Grung's
Nemesis
intelligence
well.
is like 16 right now. He's
What?
yeah.
Actually, really smart.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've been ability increasing it.
Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Mm-hmm. This is what happens. The strong ones always become smartest at the end of the campaign. I know.
He just had to flex his brain and build up those muscles.
I folded your mind, Crow says.
Can
But-
I roll? Can I attempt to help Crow with his research?
Absolutely. What would you like to use?
Arcana, and I'm gonna use my daily use of incredible improvisation.
Yeah. Give me a DC 32.
All right, with all my extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible improvisation. 28.
28. So you kind of get this vague notion that you're trying to understand what's happening here, but it's basically along the lines of something involving Walkenna and Dejarmoob when they encountered Black Heron. Something to do with the Shrine of the Eclipse? Not much else after that. You could always get more people involved on the wall.
I must recruit.
Yes. So who you recruiting?
Ignacy.
All right, Ignacy will come over. And he goes like, "What do you need?"
Not too busy.
No, I'm not doing
Need
anything.
you to help me. Need you to help me learn this language.
Okay. He looks at it in a mirror. Did you try it this way?
I try it that way.
Yep, he gives you the mirror. The mirror reflects depth. Not just in the soul, but in the actual physical features of a person.
Does it help?
Nope. What happens when you read something backwards?
It's backward. What? I'm confused.
No. So take a moment to understand. What happens when the human mind reads something backwards?
Spells it out. I don't know. I immediately went to Grung's name and tried to read Grung backwards. Went Grung.
It's Gongrung.
Oh,
I don't know if this is helping Ignacy.
Well, it's part of the foundations of critical thinking. You develop a better sense of what is universal and what is relative, what is essential and what is arbitrary. Kind of like when you notice the amount of ease in a language or a cipher.
So this will help me understand because it makes me look at it differently.
That, and I think you look silly.
Both are true. Alright, fair enough. I'll take your advice. Whatever.
And he leaves the library mumbling under his voice, going like, "Yeah, that's what you get for saying I don't get to stand with you guys."
Whatever. I take his advice, whether it's good or bad.
Okay.
Start looking at the language backwards a little bit to try to decipher the language better.
Yep.
Well, that seems like a poor choice, but I'm with it.
Anyone else?
I've done my recruiting for the day.
Okay. Who else would like to do things today?
I think we're all doing something, aren't we?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
So, next day, you get your little sports teams together and whatnot. Everyone's starting to get more and more competitive. It looks like last night they got a whole bunch of like face painting masks and stuff done, and they got like yeah, last night they were very busy. They started to get like some noisemakers and stuff. That people started getting rowdy, and it's yeah, they started making like their team symbols and everything. They're very into it.
Let's go.
Yeah. So as they get out on the field and whatnot, they start disregarding the rules and hurting themselves and each other.
I'll have to red card him.
Yeah, that one of them takes the red card and eats it.
What?
I'll pick the person up and carry them off the field.
Okay, yeah.
And if they try running back,
Oh god. Yep.
you stay.
Yeah, he's a CR1. He can't fight back, so yeah.
And then
But-
we will teach them the importance of rules.
It's. You mean other than following what the wise one says, as the wise one says it?
Oh, we should also be clear. Like these rules only apply when you're playing the game.
they
need to
would
be
they
very
would have gone in
specific
their
with
daily
these.
lives doing this stuff.
I know. I'm trying to cover all my base here. These people are so just dumb. It's not their fault, but still, it's painful.
Hmm.
It is a new type of challenge.
Rules for not all the time, but just some of the time?
Yes.
You got it. These rules only apply while you're playing with the ball inside this field.
So when
With
I'm
other
not
people.
when I'm not playing inside the field with other people, I forget the rules. But when I come back to the field, I remember the rules?
Not quite.
You can remember the rules at all times. You just don't enforce them until
No.
you're on the field.
No, I can't.
I think they're just very
You
binary
can't.
about it.
No.
You
No. It's just he can seem to only retain so much.
Memory is full. No more space in
Buffering. Buffering.
brain.
I'm about to give up on these people. All right, I'm just letting you all know. I'm about to just start swinging.
About? Dude?
That's what the
Swinging.
field is
We should
for.
teach them baseball.
We should have just done like Roman Coliseum to the death. That at least be more entertaining.
That's what the hole is for.
How wide is it?
Yeah, it's wide enough to throw someone down.
Yeah, it's
Well, we
It's,
need like 3 people, or like we need lions.
it's a fucking hazard. I mean, do you want lions?
Don't you worry,
Nope.
lions are coming.
No. They don't.
What? Wait.
Here.
What?
Here.
No, wait.
Well, I can give you
The
leopard.
bright lions?
Leopards?
Here you go.
No,
Leopards.
not the bright lions. Oh, leopards. Yeah, you can use the leopards to do
There
like
you-
a.
I'll
Well,
send
all
the
right,
leopards
I'll think
to.
about it.
I'll send the leopards to Xeris. Here you go.
I don't. These aren't helpful right now.
they're just like they're like looking at you for like, and I'll go back
Oh
to
my god.
So now you have a group of people looking for instructions and the leopards.
All right, I'll just hand the leopards to Ruby. It's their problem now.
Ah.
Or not Ruby. Jen.
Oh,
Is she physically here?
yeah, she's physically there. She changed into
Okay.
like the lioness
Yeah.
figuring.
Of Darja
Yeah.
Move, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. I feel like she'd be better taking care of big cats.
Okay, yeah,
On
yeah,
account of
yeah,
the whole lion thing. You know, just an idea.
yeah.
They're
yeah.
self-sufficient.
I'm stumped, guys. I don't. We can fix these people.
I think there is fixing them, but it will require very drastic measures.
What if we say, hey, we divide the city into 4 people and we like have a war, and whoever wins, I don't know.
Don't think that's fixing the issue. That's just fulfilling your morbid sense of watching people fight.
It's not morbid.
So once again, this woman approaches you. You remember her name as Jinga.
Mhm.
And she goes like, well, you've been here long enough that you've probably observed our way of life and how people live out their days here. To answer your question, the thing that is wrong with them is a combination of a geese spell and a ritual to help them forget certain things. It's always in effect.
Hmm.
And the way that it works is that when it is cast within a person, it sprouts from one person and then spreads to another, like a spider plant.
And why is this a thing?
Not only to keep our city safe and secret, but also to keep the citizens docile and within a thriving community.
Hmm. And when you say it spreads to the next person, I'm assuming it does not include you for some reason.
No, I am one of the wise ones. I need not, I am one of the people who cast the ritual with Dimardiji.
Then why do they assume that we are some wise ones? We did not cast this ritual.
Of course, but you have thinking minds, different from theirs. It has confused them. You have not yet agreed to live here. Once you agree to live here, you will be just like them.
And if we never agree to live here?
Then you will live out your days in this same method.
Grung. Twist their nipples off.
Oh, dear, no, my nipples!
I'm kidding.
You don't understand. Halflings even have hair on their nipples. It will be twice as painful.
Oh no! Why'd you say that? That's terrible. Oh no!
That makes it even better.
You frightened me. I had to frighten you in return.
Self-defense mechanism.
All halflings have it. Self-defense.
So it's true.
It is true, and you figured it out before anyone else, Grung.
Really?
Wait. The hair?
Not the
or
nipple hair.
Oh.
No, not
God
the
damn
nipple hair.
I was gonna ask, what is Grung doing when we aren't watching?
Yeah.
Really? Twisting halfling nips.
Some people like size difference. You never know.
I'm not kink shaming.
Kink shaming is my kink.
Fuck you.
Like Kung Pao enter the fist. The guy's got those fucking pyramid nipples. You guys gotta rip off because he's the chosen one. Or the chooses one.
I just imagine if Grung gives a nipple twister, it just comes out like a screw.
Oh.
Like
Oh
a
my
white
God.
bulb? Oh my god.
That's not something I wanted to like visualize.
Just like fleshy screw.
Yeah.
It is true pain. That's all I gotta say.
Dear Lord,
All right, so
the tangents we go on.
Where are we now? Can we?
You may not have my nipples.
Grung is smart. That's it.
Yes. Grung big brain.
The biggest of brain.
Yes. He learned that you can work out your brain with this funny game on this funny handheld thing.
Here's
Are
the
there
thing.
any-
Grung's
go ahead.
intelligence was a negative number, and he time multiplied it by a negative.
Oh my God.
You're
It does
the
work.
opposite of
It
that.
does work. It does.
No, don't appeal to our mathematician DM. All right, math won't save you now.
It always will. It sadly
No.
always will.
Math
will
is the
not.
answer to everything. It's the essence of the universe. Everything is math.
Divide by 0. Get everything you wanted.
Yes.
I'll look back to the halfling. Are there any other wise ones besides you and Dimar Diji?
I believe there are 3. I have not seen the third one for some time.
Ah,
But we are council that rules Osibu, and we ensure not only that its emotions are kept in check with plant life and also our emotion seekers, but protected by the golems and whatnot that you ran into.
wait. I am confused. Why do these people need to be kept here in perpetuity? when they are nothing but automata? Do they
Hmm.
serve some function in keeping the Nemesis well back, or?
Ah, that is an excellent question. You should ask Demardigi. I do not know. But
Uh-huh.
it probably is related to the Nemesis well. He does not see fit to tell us.
I see. And are you then bound here because of the ritual?
No, I'm bound here because of responsibility and because I love my people. Also, I wish to help Demardigi of my own accord.
Hmm.
Also, I have the gift of foresight. I am a seer.
Interesting. Okay. Well, this has been enlightening.
Yes, I thought it would, but I needed to leave you alone for a few days and give you your space in order for you to understand. I can't just tell you everything at once within an info dump and expect you to understand and retain it. You need to see it happen.
Yes. Hmm. Can we go to the pocket dimension?
You can go there anytime you want to.
Hmm.
Are you going to do
I'm gonna
so
bring
right in front of this
Disco.
woman?
No, but
Okay.
I'm gonna reconvene with Disco and anyone else who wants to come. But I need to speak with him.
All right. Yeah, I'll take
Hey.
you there. I got everyone who wants to come can come.
I would say wear a face mask.
Wear a face. Okay.
Yeah, I would say wear a gas mask before we go in.
Mm-hmm.
A gas mask. Wait, why? What happened to the?
So, the pocket dimension has the tag air on it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, cool.
It's
Never mind.
ventilated wherever it is. He chose
cool.
air.
Thank God.
All right, cool. So we go in.
Yep. Looks like your old hotel now.
Look at that.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I respect that. I wholeheartedly
Fair enough.
respect that.
I'm down
Saves
for that.
on production cost.
Hell yeah.
He never gave me the map, that's why.
It's all chill.
Yeah, so now you're
Yeah, no.
talking in private and everything. Ignacy is there.
I'm going to relay what the lady told us. I'm going to omit any nipple information.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
May or may not have been learned.
Okay.
so they are under the effects of a spell.
Yes, and the wise ones seem to rule this army of non-people. My question is, why keep them here at all? They're not living. There's no purpose to them being here that I can see, other than perhaps it keeps the Nemesis well in check or suppressed. Even though it really isn't doing a very good job, as we've seen.
Ah, Ignacy says, slamming his fist down into his hand. I suppose if it was spread over the effects of an entire city, it would diminish it, rather than focusing on several people or one person.
Right, but if it's so dangerous that Demardigi says it will take over the world, and it can't take over a city,
Mm-hmm.
that seems paradoxical.
Well, perhaps there is something we do not yet know about the well or what it is connected to. Disco, have you learned anything about the well?
I've learned that it does protect the city, and disturbing it will, disturb its protection. I learned that Demardigi doesn't know if he's gone, if the well will retain its abjuration-like effect on the world. And Disco's learned he hates Demardigi.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Other than that, I would like to take Ignacy and take a better look at the well.
The wise woman said that the ritual does not bind her, but she also said that she's a seeress. So there's a chance that she was lying, because I definitely intend, if they are related,
You think she
if
was
we
being
assess.
insincere?
I mean,
Did Ignacy say that?
Yes.
I turn and look at him, and my neck sounds like cinder blocks rolling. Like, yes, I did. She's a seeress, no doubt. When she said that she's caused rituals, she saw me, let's say, removing her and her compatriots to weaken the ritual spell.
But she's a seer, and you said she's insincere. And he waits again.
I played the laugh track that's on the music box.
Okay, I threw Korite out with Devil Form. I can do it to you too, Ignacy.
Oh.
Good one, Ignacy. Thank you.
Oh.
Now that was insincere. Any ideas of how to get out of this place?
One, I feel like if we learn a bit more about the well, we might learn how this abjuration works, and then from there, how we can slip through. Ignacy brought up the idea that it seems like whatever effects probably takes place at night, and we should probably sleeping in here rather than sleeping in our temple. That way, whatever effect is happening to the city does not influence our decisions.
I could dig
Hmm.
under the walls.
That is
I
right.
mean, we could just sleep in here, Gronk. We don't have to dig under anything.
Well, I mean, like
That's
that's
escape?
how we escape.
Hmm.
Like,
I
if we're
mean-
Barrier spells rarely go past the ground. Maybe.
We'll leave that in reserve, Grung. But I do like your attitude. If it only covers the top, who's to say it covers the bottom? Spellcasters can be lazy. If they see that the job is done, you know?
I mean, if can someone like summon anything that can dig? Because we could just try it with like a little small creature that just tell them to dig under to see if they had a barrier.
Let me, I think I have a thing called Summon Helpful Woodland or Plants and Fungi. Let me check.
Yeah.
And see what that looks like.
Yeah, tell them what you did to your Leshy.
Do I still feel its presence?
No, you're outside. You're outside of the 100
Yeah.
feet of telepathy, so no, you
Yeah,
can't feel
fair.
any of its emotions. All you felt was pain, shock, and surprise until it was out of the 100 feet.
Well, I can summon woodland spirits as well.
You could just get like whatever burrows, like a, you know,
Yeah.
something that like a mole, and I'll cast haste on it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll look at the plant and fungi and see what can essentially take its way down real quick
Mm-hmm.
Wait a s-
and see what is in my I guess my summoning budget. Summon kaiju. No, I'm sorry.
That's
We're-
druid level 20.
Ooh. And these levels are based off of how we heightened, correct?
Correct.
So if I heighten this to a 5th rank, wizard sponge. I think that's
Huh?
okay. Okay.
All right.
Let me just see if anything have a digging. What has a tremor sense?
So just to be clear, you guys are actively trying to escape now.
Let's actually ask Somshu, since Somshu's actually doing the research.
Oh my God.
Would you want us to wait to look for an exit?
Oh,
So I
yeah,
know
come
this
to
is
me.
important.
We could go. I don't want to become mindless zombie.
How about sincerely, if this knowledge is very fruitful to you, we
Extremely.
we can sleep in here. And I point to the space between space and time. That way, we're not affected by it.
Looks interesting. but all right. But yes, I would like to stay for my research. Aren't you guys trying to help
Good.
the city?
I think that is more than I think. I think you are actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, and I'm not going to rob that from you.
You can all help with the research. I think you've helped the city enough.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to steal his achievement from him.
Also, I did find a mandragora, which does have if I'm a 10 feet burrow speed,
Mm-hmm.
so I can probably summon that when we get a moment, and then we could do that. But like, yeah, if anything, I'll help out with research just to make sure we can expedite that, knowing that I do have the trait to summon a creature that can possibly dig.
Okay. So one person is actively trying to escape. How about the rest of you?
I'll join.
Okay, 2 people
Yep.
actively trying to escape.
3.
3 people trying to actively escape.
Yeah, why not? Throw the
Four.
whole egg in the one basket.
4 eggs! Egg crung! Basket! Maybe that's how you make an
heroes
omelet.
nearby.
You put them in a basket.
Where's Haros? There he is.
No,
Did I do it?
you liquefy the shell.
Oh,
That's
huh?
Hey, that's not breaking it.
Progress. The sound of progress, my friend.
Yeah.
I didn't crack an egg. I liquefied it.
Yeah.
Yes. By which mechanism, though? Was it friction with the air?
Quantum tunneling.
Quantum tunnel.
Tunneling. You moved the egg at relativistic speeds. Wow.
So now not only is the egg on Haros's face, but the shell is too.
Mhm.
At least it's not inside his face yet.
This is what I did to that Leshy. No.
Oh my god.
You sent him into the next Starfinder campaign. Good
Oh, God.
job.
Farewell.
But what is my name? What is my purpose?
The Grung space program strikes again.
All right.
Aren't they trying to build like a fucking space catapult?
I mean, all you have to do is just like have like a regular like crossbow setup, right? Or like a giant bow, and have Grung pull the drawstring by just running as far back as he can.
True.
Yep. All right. So, anything else you want to discuss within the pocket dimension?
I have a bit of a crack theory. It's a bit out there. But what if the city or the people in the city here are sort of being kept as entertainment for whatever this Nemesis thingy-mabob is?
Oh,
To
you
sort
mean
of keep it busy and entertained and occupy it so it doesn't take over the world?
that's
Like maybe
that's
they've
kind
struck
of
some sort of deal?
that's kind of a very good theory, McGee. I think you deserve a hero point.
What do I do if I already have 3 because I haven't been using them?
You only get
give me one.
you only get 1 extra 1 a session.
Yes. Oh, but so they don't transfer between.
No, they don't. They don't. No.
Okay. Noted. Eat.
It's okay.
There.
So, very good theory.
Yes, I learned this from the hit video game Ultra Kill.
Oh my god. So, is there anything
Now spell violence.
Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave the pocket dimension then?
Nothing really.
Okay, I'm gonna take you out. And you get your sleep inside the pocket dimension like you wish. Next day, the seer comes up to you and says, 10 days,
What happens in 10 days?
She just says 10 days. You'll decide whether or not you want to be a citizen of this place or not.
And if we refuse?
If you refuse, your memory will be wiped.
And we'll be leaving, correct?
No.
But if we accept, we also lose our memories?
Correct.
So we have no choice.
The choice is there. I presented it to you.
So all roads lead down the same path, is what you're telling us.
That is the end of a journey, I'm afraid.
Cute. Thank you for this realization.
You may have whatever food and comforts you wish. And she bids you good day.
All right.
I want, and I will give a list of things that I know that aren't here.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
And I'll
Can't
write
make a
down.
decision until I have that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a piece of paper, and as the question, write down, what happens if I travel back in time and kill my grandfather?
Oh, okay. Are you getting online? Are you getting online? In the queue?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll join you.
All right.
I'll join you.
Okay, so we've got Disco and we've got McGee on the queue. Who else is going?
I might as well go.
I'll go too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see this happen. I want to see this shit happen.
What
Sam-
books?
Samshu, you wanna come?
I'll go. I'll
Okay.
go.
Okay. Yeah. We're all going.
Books
Yeah.
await me.
All right.
Books await me.
The whole party is
Finally I get them to go to this stupid thing.
My books.
Yep. Everyone except Koride is coming.
Who?
What? Korai doesn't want to come?
No, she doesn't.
I wonder if Koroid's influenced right now and we're just ignoring that.
Probably. All right. So, Disco, you get up to the queue, and he's going like, my son. Thank you. I do need a bathroom break. Go ahead. You and your friends ask your questions first.
McGee?
Yes, I have more of a philosophical question, but
Of course.
I've been wondering.
You get one
if
question.
Yes, if someone had the ability to travel in time and used said ability to travel in time to go back to the past and to murder their grandfather, what would happen?
I suppose they go to jail for killing their grandfather. Next question.
In that same instance, what happens to the person who travels back in time if their grandfather no longer exists?
They would cease to exist. Next question.
Excuse me, this isn't a question, it's a statement, but I think you're kind of stupid because... But like, if I'm understanding that right, if he would cease to exist, then he, then he wouldn't have gone back. The grandpa would be alive then, and then he would exist. Which then he'd go back in time. But
Damar Dishi also goes. Just like, what is this question you have posed before me? One with antlers.
I didn't have any questions.
No, you must have had a question. You're online.
Oh, I have a question, but I mean, I want you. The other one, you didn't answer his.
I answered
Think
it.
Through.
I answered it perfectly.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
It's,
Because it had a logical fallacy, the answer.
well,
It
People-
didn't make sense.
people are logically phallic themselves.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
I'll show you something. Alec.
Oh, God.
Oh my god! So you're making this
That-
huge disruption in front of everyone online, and Demartishi is just like yelling back at you guys and everything. And all this time, the Nemesis well starts to like swell up with flames a little bit, and then he turns his attention back to it. Next person.
But you didn't answer.
Next person.
Yes.
Okay. Grung, do you want to ask your question?
Yeah, sure. If you punch yourself and it hurts, are you weak or strong?
There is no answer from the tree as he considers this.
Oh, I also just came up with another
Shoe leaves.
No, I'm going behind Cesare. Cesare, you go. I got to get a good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Demardishi is going to go to the bathroom and consider your question. He might be gone a while.
Okay, I'm going to initially.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the entryway, and I'll tell. Please give Demardigi a moment. The question we ask is of utmost importance and of one that is going to take a lot of his wisdom.
Okay.
In the meantime, and I'll cast helpful woodland spirits.
Yes.
Please enjoy the entertainment of my creatures as they're going to distract.
They're going
everyone.
to distract you. Here's the distraction.
Here, and they're gonna just go like these little like Conrossi like sprites are gonna just like
Yeah.
do like flits and aerials and
I know what you're giving, dude. It's the rock lobster from Family Guy.
We were at the temple. Everyone's wearing matching clothes.
God. All right, yeah. So you're inside the glass dome and everything. You've got the Nemesis well right there and whatnot. Who's gonna make the DC 32 will save to get a closer look?
I guess I will.
Okay.
Godspeed.
All right.
It needs to be private, right?
No, public.
No, it's public.
Yeah,
No,
it's public.
Once, if we don't number, we could roll public.
No number.
Oh.
All right, so that's a failure.
0
You're
point.
okay.
Hero point.
wait.
Same roll? Oh no.
Oh, good. All right, so let's see here. Let me go back to the well at the Nemesis
Success,
well.
baby.
That's not a success.
Yeah, it is.
It
You have
is.
Resolve.
Yeah.
Oh.
Resolve. When you roll a success on a will save, you get a critical success instead.
So as you look into the Nemesis well,
War cry.
you are unaffected by the frightened and doom effect, and you see this. And you know
It's
he
Huey
is
Herman.
fast approaching. He's
Holy shit.
pissed.
Why? Why is he angry?
Is that Walkenna? What?
Yeah, it's all Kenna.
And he's-
Ayo?
And he's got these things with him. These siege engines. They're just like shooting
What
rays
is
at the
going
sun
on?
at the
What the-
wall.
Wait, where? Of this city?
Yes, right
I-
now.
I thought 10 days. What up for 10 days?
10 days for you to make a decision to become a citizen.
Oh my god. What if the Leshy sent this message to
And you see the Leshy on top of one of the living sun spires and says, "There it is! There it is! They're inside!"
Ayo?
Hey,
What?
No, we can spin this.
This is bad. I don't think
This is we don't need to spin any. This is amazing.
I know.
We're
I don't
bringing
think
war
I've
to the
ever-
peaceful. How
Yep.
profitable this will be.
And you see this
USA.
army. This army has gathered outside the walls, and like the dome that the Nemesis well is, it's starting to shake, and like these rays of the sun are just being fired at the walls of the Golden City to penetrate it. He's destroyed all the golden golems. He's destroyed all the defenses of the emotion seekers. He's burning them all up. And he's going like, "The Nemesis well will soon be mine," and he gives like that stereotypical Saturday morning laugh.
Oh, Skeletor laugh.
Oh, so
Yeah.
he's evil. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Meanwhile, the tree is taking a big old shit.
He can't
Okay,
come back
cool.
until he figures out your question.
You
All right. We definitely need to learn how this well works and how it can take away divinity.
I'm pretty
Or
sure you were
worse.
about to say genocide.
I said Genesis. I was gonna say Genesis.
Genesis.
Freudian
Blue.
The genocide well, what?
The big G. The big G
Weapon of
word.
mass destruction.
Yeah. So let's Let's see, Worknesh is there. You've got a huge cadre of these sun warriors that attacked you in the hotel. There's an entire army of them now. You've got
I can
several
make them all
sun
come.
spires. Walkenna, ooh, that's another thing. It starts to get really dark because the sun is somewhere else now in Walkenna's hand.
Oh,
It's that tie-in, the tie-in when the sun looked a little closer. Moving
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I walk up to Zeris.
yeah.
Hey, Zeris. Zeris.
Yes.
Can you talk to our Eclipse leading friend and see how this could possibly work?
What do you
It's
mean?
my turn to talk to the guy and ask my question, though. That's the important part.
My God.
Oh my god.
We give him the good old Schrodinger's cat. I'm like, there's a cat in a box, right? You got the cat.
I'm actually
there's a machine that might
But
kill
you
the cat,
guys
but
are
it
the
doesn't
cat now.
Why are we the cat?
You're the
Because
cat.
we're gonna die.
Well,
and we're in
Kenna's
their
gonna
box.
open the box. Are you
I'm
alive or
alive or
dead?
though.
Well, Kenna will decide.
Okay.
What are we?
Disco's gonna walk up to the well
Yep.
and just. I know I looked already on the outside to see if there were etchings. There are no etchings.
Yeah,
I know there's a font of energy. Go ahead.
Yes.
Grung, when you walk up to the well, Grung just got a little, he's a little goofball, right? So like fake push is evil.
Oh no!
You know what? I'm gonna make.
Oh
Yeah.
my
He's
god.
gonna
but I
jump in,
think-
jump in.
You know what? Can we have some laughs and funs here?
Yeah.
Let's have some laughs
Yeah.
and funs
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I think the state disco's in after hearing that. Oh yeah, the sun god is here. After he was already adamant of like, yeah, we need to strip his divinity. You attempting to like scare, like, oop, almost pushed you, makes disco reflex, and I think on a failed reflex, I fall in.
Oh no.
I mean, I'd hold you.
DC 15 to make the reflex save. Disco.
Oh, I definitely make it unless I roll a 1.
Okay.
Almost actually falls in.
So at this point, the seer is going to come up to you and say, "We are under attack." No, don't push him into the well. That's how we destroyed the Baylor, by pushing him into the well, which destroyed his divine power. That for some reason, Walkenna is here.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
Tragic.
no, indeed.
how did Wakana find us?
Didn't we make friends with this guy?
You did, but
We
he's
should talk to him.
And now we're even more friends with him because guess what? We gave him the location.
Don't say that out loud.
No.
for some.
Everyone, go ahead.
He has long desired the Nemesis well to increase his own power.
Does he know how it works though?
I don't know.
Oh.
How does he increase his own power?
The module says so.
No,
What
yeah,
if we
but
put
how?
Oh
him
my
in the well?
god.
Beyond
say
the
we let
scope
him
of
in.
this module.
Yeah, let him
I
in.
say, let him in. So
No,
he
we
doesn't
can-
burn it down.
We
No,
we
bring
can't.
him in with open arms.
Yes.
No.
We'll
Yeah.
reverse Trojan horse him. We'll let him in, and then we'll attack him.
And then tell him that you're ready for the prophecy for him to increase power. All he's got to do is jump in.
No.
Yes,
No.
he needs to bathe in the waters of the Nemesis well to be infused with the
Yeah.
powers.
That won't work. Everyone
Why
knows
not?
that when you throw
Why not?
something into the Nemesis well, it is destroyed.
That's
Hmm.
the point.
Yeah, but who knows that? Because isn't all this information only here?
It was until that blasted Pathfinder left with all the information. Because of him, it was spread all over the world.
Can't you wipe people's minds? Just remove that from his mind.
We were only able to wipe the portion where he found the Golden City and its coordinates through a series of checks and other things that he found it. But all his written research he took with him. He used the Nemesis well to escape somehow, and we still don't know how he did it. That's why everyone gets one question instead of 3.
Well, I think that.
Wait. I'm failing to see the problem here.
But is the cat dead or alive?
While Kenneth.
Cheshire says
Oh
he's
my-
very
oh
much
my-
alive.
No. It's simple. I mean, yes, you just tell them, "Oh, you're here. Yeah, you gotta jump in." Oh, no. We let that information go in case anyone came here, and they would think that jumping in is bad, but the thing that is good is bad. You're just lying.
Yes. Reverse psychology.
That's not
And you
going
just
to
tell
work
me-
on a god.
Why not? People lie to gods all the time.
Exactly.
And they know they're lying.
They still do it.
No, if you lie
But
to a
can they
god,
lie?
the god knows that you've lied. So lying is
Uh-oh.
pointless to a god.
Is he your god?
No,
Then how would he know you're lying?
it doesn't work that way, Grung.
You gotta believe in it.
I don't believe
it.
Believe it. The
Can't you
power of
manipulate
friendship.
people's memories?
All
You
right.
manipulate your own.
So the entire time this is going on, the skies darken, and yep, they get through the wall. People
All right.
start fleeing. Dinosaurs start flooding in and start messing things up.
Well,
And the army is marching towards the center where you are.
do we welcome him?
Hold on, I'm gonna cover the pit. Cover the pit. Well, no.
We'll hide
Okay.
it. Put a blanket over it.
But if he has true sight, wouldn't that? He's a god, right? I think. All right, fine.
Let's be frank here. We're also blessed by him. He knows where we are, probably.
Yeah, that's another thing. I was like, maybe he does
And
know where we are
as-
because of that.
As you say those words, you see that same sort of tattoo that's on the Sun Warrior zombies flash on whatever part of your body was blessed by that cleric of Walkenna, the high priest.
Oh shit!
Ooh, my mushroom tip's feeling kind of warm.
Oh no!
I walk outside.
Wow.
So
What did you do with that other
Is this
cleric,
glowing?
Zeris?
I was in real deep.
Oh
They're having
god.
some very.
She said, and how-
conversation.
she said, "Well, Kenna's name, Hawk 2."
God.
This might be the best session I've ever had with you guys.
Oh my god! See what happens when you just role play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we roll? I think we're shit posting in real life. That's what we're doing.
That's what
Oh.
role playing is.
I
Yeah.
don't know about
Yeah.
that one, Chief.
IRL shit posting.
Yeah.
So-
Oh my god.
Oh, I have a headache now. Oh,
Laughing too
I've
much.
been laughing so much. Yeah,
Sincerely,
literally.
Do we welcome Walkenna
We have
and
to.
see what happens? Because I don't think there's any other solution other than that right now.
The
Or
best
jumping in the
I
well
have
and
for-
seeing how this fucker escaped.
Oh.
Well, that is the option. We could jump. Is
We could
Nope.
we could Sparta him.
We'll
I
figure
do
it out.
have a
Here,
very,
okay.
very strange idea that may or may not work.
Okay. Go on.
The Nemesis Well is basically an entity of pure, just malice and nothingness, right? I don't know.
That's what you get from it, I believe.
Yeah. If,
Even for read aura, I think. you
and it
also get-
takes whatever is thrown into itself. I'm assuming, right?
Yep, just like the lens of Nex that held the Baylor within it and destroyed that.
Now I know we don't have one here, but theoretically, a being of pure goodness and selflessness that the Nemesis Well can't take advantage of, if brought into itself, could potentially cause a structural fissure from within and destroy it. That's
Oh,
my
we're-
only idea.
We're gonna engineer it? Okay, give me an engineering check.
What? Wait, what?
I heard structural.
No, what I'm saying is if it takes something that's pure goodness into itself, it being pure evil, it would cause like it itself.
a yin yang situation?
Ah,
it
yes,
couldn't
yes.
exist as it is, right?
Unfortunately, there is no more alignment in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I was like,
oh
I
my
don't think
god. Pause
Yeah,
to
I'll-
grow some balls. This is ridiculous.
Speaking of
Let's see.
balls, would you like to take a look outside for yourselves?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Glasses
all right.
first.
All right,
This music's very loud. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna lower
You're
it
good.
right now.
Well, Kenna's just face right in front of ours.
He's got
like,
his
hi,
bo-
friends.
He's got his boombox out. That's why it was so loud.
Quickly,
I'm
scare
charging
him
the
away-
capital.
Scare him away with the hairy halfling. Bullshit.
Oh,
Harry
we're in
Potter.
battle
What if he
map.
just burns the hair off? He singes it.
My
We're in
nipples.
battle map.
Stop! No.
We're in battle
Grung
map.
freshly
Oh,
unscrewed them just for you.
Oh, oh no.
Look
Is that
at
the
what's
sun?
that is
Why
the
is the
sun
work so
called
large?
down from the sky in Walkenna's hand. He is the god of the sun.
Fucking eye.
Worknesh has that golden bladed spear that Walkenna was holding, and she is very large now in an elemental form of fire. You see these 3 siege engines before you, a prismatic wall set up there, and these people, these zombies with the same symbol on your inscribed on your flesh now, coming towards you, towards the Nemesis Well, as he welcomes you with open arms and says, "Ah, friends! I see you've come before me."
Yes.
I'm gonna look over at everyone. Actually, can I do a sending spell real quick?
You can try, but you know
Oh,
what
it's blocked.
happens. Yeah.
Right. I'm just gonna look to the side and go, look. We've worked with him before, and we've, he let us into his city.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to stop him.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
If it becomes an actual problem, we'll think about that later.
Counterpoint, I could warp mind and turn him into a senile old man. Eh?
He is not gonna give a fuck. I don't think so. Well, Kenna, thank you
Yes.
for arriving.
Thank you
A deep
for
bow.
being here.
Thank you for saving us.
Thank you
what's
for showing me
going
the
on there?
well.
What's,
And I'll pop the Leshy back into me.
I'm,
my
I'm,
God.
I'm gonna get out of his way.
here?
I'm gonna, yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the
we're
plan
not-
for the well.
We're not in battle just yet
No,
because
we're not. We're not.
yeah,
Oh,
you've become very friendly with this man. This 10-year-old boy who is
The
God.
Dictator.
Anime moment.
Yeah, anime moment. He goes like, "My friends, you stand at a momentous occasion. Not only will I be god of the sun, but god of the entireness of Galarian and the solar system. All revolves around the sun," they say. As he begins dribbling like a basketball.
just
I know
the
that.
surface melting on each dribble. Oh, God.
I'm gonna pull an old tree man and use the restroom real quick before we fight, if we do.
That'll
You
be
guys
next
decide,
time.
though.
That'll be next
Oh,
time,
okay.
sir. Yeah. We're just
Okay.
setting things up for the next one.
Oh, it's pretty.
Boy.
Which
I'm wondering if my Leshy goes into the Nemesis Well,
Yeah?
what happens before we'll get up?
I don't know.
Well, I'll find out next week.
Yeah. So what did you guys think?
Probably the funniest session we've ever had.
100% the funniest session.
I've read books, but
Having
these
a
guys,
blast.
I
These
think there's
guys
about
destroyed
20 shorts you
society.
can make out of this one.
you guys destroyed a society while I was reading books.
Yeah.
And you know what? I regret every moment of it.
They destroyed themselves.
There was no society to begin with. I feel nothing. I feel no guilt.
Yes.
I feel
These
I'm
were
upset.
not saying they're good
flesh
people.
automatons.
They're not people.
Making Volcana god of everything doesn't seem like the right answer here.
So,
Guess we'll
are we
see.
gonna stop Volcano, or
I don't.
I wouldn't?
maybe.
I'd be like, look, just do your thing, dog.
Do your thing. Go be god of everything. As long as we're
Yes.
still friends.
We are still friends, and once I colonize this city, I'll colonize the entire world, and then we'll get rid of all those colonizers.
Hold up, my boy. I
And
think
That's an Imperial Japan moment. No Western colonization, Japanese colonization. That's how it should be.
Good
Yes.
news, guys. I'm
but
a
this time
Gambian,
they
so
have
this is
the
a
sun.
you problem.
it's
Oh.
not colonization if I do it.
Just think, the Mwangi Expanse. upon the entire world. Our people will rule, and I shall rule them.
Bram, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is this part of the module, or because we're
This
friends
is.
with him?
This is part of the module, and you did become friends with this man.
I'm assuming that's not part of it. We're not supposed to be friends with him.
You are friends with him. You earned the full 64 influence. He trusts you. So he'll
Gotcha.
now going to tell you how he got his memories back, because he's been to the Golden City with Dejar Move before. When he entered the Temple of the Eclipse, the ritual that Dejar Diji had done upon him was broken, and all the memories came flooding back about his assassination at the hands of the Council of Mazali, at Dejar Move trying to become a goddess as well, but failing. Everything came back to him. And in this epiphany, he learned the location of the Golden City. And along the way, he found a Leshy for some reason, who also told him the direction of the Golden City, which is very fortuitous, but completely unrelated to the situation.
Completely unnecessary. Understood.
Further reinforcing that it was his destiny to find the Golden City again and take the Nemesis well for himself. Now the question is, are you going to stand aside and let the Mwangi rule over all of Galarian, letting my glory of the sun spread to every corner of this globe, of this solar system? Or are you going to get in my way?
We're really about to let North Korea win, guys.
North Korea is a lot better than I don't know what this is like. North or Korea.
Northern Korea.
Squared.
Literally.
Yep. Don't worry, Grung.
I
We're
guess we-
wrapping up. We're wrapping up.
I'm good. I got like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're good. It's just whatever you want to say to Welkenna right now, you better say it.
Do you have to become god of the universe and everything?
I
Just,
do.
like,
It's my
rank it?
destiny. As a 10-year-old, I know it's my destiny. This is exactly why I moved out of Mother's Palace.
That checks out.
We've got it with fucking children moving out of their mother's place today, eh?
Well, I guess we can't let you become god of the universe.
My friend, we cannot both achieve our dreams. We must fight.
Or
I'm not gonna
We can settle
stop.
this
You
over
guys, you
again
guys
as
have fun.
football with the sun.
I ain't gonna stop him.
Deja Moob comes down and says, "You must stop him. We made an agreement. One favor for Asmodeus in return for my help."
will you help
Hmm?
take
Yes,
on?
of
Okay.
course I will. He's a dick.
Wait,
We're friends with that dick, thank you.
wait. In what world did I agree to help you stop Kenna?
Oh, well, look at the videos. You made the agreement with me. Yeah, it's in the
One
play.
favor.
Yep, one favor. It did happen. There were witnesses, and it was recorded, Deja Moop says.
I got
Also,
it on the
Samshu.
moon, too.
Also, Samshu, everyone likes dicks. They just don't like dicks when they're being aggressive.
There.
I
Sounds
don't
about
like
right.
them being shoved down my throat. for
Exactly,
sure.
McGee. Don't shove dicks down people's throats.
Is this a
Not
Team America
without
moment?
consent.
Fuck, asshole.
Sometimes the dicks need to fuck assholes.
So this is
Uh,
the dick of eternity.
Yeah. I don't think we let you be god of everything.
So,
That is,
so what you're saying is we have no choice. All right, I
Goes
want you to
against-
win. I want him to win,
We have
but
a
it ain't gonna
choice.
happen.
we
I want-
definitely have a choice, but I don't think that it goes with what I am trying to do. Because if he becomes god of everything, my knowledge is going to be gone forever.
It will. I will destroy all knowledge that is not of the Mwangi Expanse. That way it's easier to consolidate and rule.
See,
Okay. So you wish to take
I'm
apart the
fighting. I'll fight him
foundation?
alone, but I'll fight.
Also, I'll
No.
get rid of all the other gods, especially the white ones.
Well, kind of.
Especially, like, there's any difference?
Do you wish to sit down and talk with us?
No,
No.
no.
All right. I guess I can't show you the
It's
new game
clearly
you made
written
up.
down in the module, Disco. Fight.
I'll tell you what I told my mother. I don't need you.
We
Wait,
found
what?
that before.
Or after
Wait,
you
what?
were stabbed.
Are you? And I run into town to find.
Oh my god!
No, the
Just
mom.
like a big sidebar
Brother.
running to.
Are you well, Kenna? And I shake him.
He's just like, no. Why would you ask that? Well, Ken is over there, and he points by the prismatic wall.
The giant sun in his hand.
What kind of
Well,
question
I guess
is
I'll
that?
Tell Walkenna. I guess I'll tell Walkenna, look, I don't want to fight you, but I'm bound by magics on my soul.
He's gonna kill Asmodeus.
Ah,
So, you know.
you have that woman's claws in you, don't you?
Look, she gave me a lot of healing spells, alright? It was worth the deal at the time.
Ah,
Uh,
a
we're gonna
deal.
need them.
And he shows you his symbol with his fiery hand and traces it. But you have my contract as well. The blessing of Walkenna. Contract tag.
You added the contract tag to your blessing.
When you
Wait,
accept my...
what?
As an immortal, I am allowed to make contracts with souls. When you took my blessing, you partook of a fire resistance that you gained by your own volition against anyone except me and my priests, and those who channel my power. So when you die, you become zombies under my control.
I guess
Hmm.
that's where all the
Is
people
that
in the
just
fucking
him,
mausoleum
or-
went.
There you go, McGee. McGee got it.
Is that just them? Or
I wanted to say this for a
all
bit,
the-
but
That's everyone who accepted the blessing. If you have the blessing buff on your character right now, then yeah.
Say less. Okay,
I
well,
want to be
Kenna.
one ripped zombie, bro.
Yes, I'm hoping for that, Grung. I'm really hoping you're the biggest zombie I've ever had.
Wouldn't Harris be bigger?
But is my muscles stronger than your will?
That is what we will determine. Test yourselves against the power of the sun, my chosen. This shall...
I will rip off the tattoo.
Holy shit!
Yeet.
Oh my god!
Quick random sidebar. If we kill you, do we still keep the blessing afterwards, or is it like moot if you die?
If I die, the blessing is null and void as it reappears
This is
where Grung
useless.
ripped it off.
Grung, take it off. Grung, take it off.
So, it's
I
grand.
already did. It's-
Yep.
No, mine.
No, mind. Oh my god. Stop ripping off patches of your skin. It's not going to work.
I will take my sword and cut off a piece of my own skin as well.
Ah, yeah,
Freak
but
him out! Freak him out!
it just reappears underneath. Yeah.
It's
Go
like
down
a
to the boat.
potato.
Grung,
You've just
chop the
gotta
arm off.
peel deep
Oh,
enough.
Okay.
Grung, take it off. What's on the arm?
This
All right.
this is not what I expected.
Neither did
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to kill you. Sorry. Okay.
You can-
You just
Already
wanna
died
take it-
once.
Yep,
You die
unless you want
again.
to just jump in the well thing.
No, that would destroy
Oh,
me.
well.
There we
Yeah,
go. We got it.
See?
I'm like, no, Grunk like flexes his muscles like. I've been
Put
working
him in the
out.
well. Grung, pick him up. Put him in the well.
Ene Chuck.
Yeah.
Grung jumped from the top rope.
Oh my god. So it looks
Just
like
curbs him.
so it looks like you're resolved to fight Walkenna. I think we'll do that next time. What did you guys think of the session?
10 out of 10.
I
It was
think Walkenna
hilarious.
needs a bath at the well to cool down because things are getting too heated.
Oh god.
Well, what did
I'm
you think
excited.
of the session, Bramble?
I loved it. I really loved the direction you were going with all the little things that you were doing that quickly grew out of hand. And I'm just going like, oh, daytime soap opera, I guess. Yeah, let's.
Just wanted to read books.
Poor
I just-
Samshu.
I'm trying to gain the knowledge. They're like, nope. Not only did we not gain the knowledge, we helped the dude who's going to destroy all the knowledge. Come here. I'm like, I don't know.
Only the white people
It's a good
knowledge.
time, though. I'm having
All the other knowledge
gonna
is
go-
fine.
I
Damn
need
it.
the white people knowledge too.
While
All
Kenna
knowledge is
doesn't think
knowledge.
It was a
so.
great-
While
Yeah.
Kenna thinks they're trash.
He's already a god. I'm not even there yet. It was a great session, though. I'm having a lot of fun.
Nope.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
I'm
happy.
upset we have to fight Walkenna. He was a real bro.
He is. He's still a bro. He's gonna fight you, bro.
Yeah, you could just, give up everything and Asmodeus will die,
And when you die, you'll be his zombie for all eternity. See, you belong to 3 gods now, Xeris.
Well,
3
Yeah, but he
gods.
gets, Walkenna gets to be the least out of all of them.
Alrighty, guys. Next time is the end of this module. I hope you're prepared.
Oh, we're gonna
I'm
die.
terrified, but I'm
We're so
also,
sorry.
you know what?
prepared
We'll
to
figure it
be
out.
at work.
Oh, McGee's not gonna be here. Uh-oh.
Yep.
In typical McGee fashion.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you
But
have
I
a
will leave you with this. Goodbye.
Oh my
guidance.
god.
One
Pat,
guidance.
Wow. That's real.
you.
Really gonna help,
What a
Steve.
man. I will take that guidance, thank you.
Have a wonderful day,
And
everyone.